Hello everyone, and welcome to Arcane Focus. I'm your DM Mike, and joined with me are my amazing players plus one. We have a guest player today. Let's go in order. I'm joined with Amber.
Hey.
Steve.
I totally forgot what we were doing.
Temple.
Hello.
And Nick.
Hi there.
Returning. And returning once again as our favorite bag-holding dwarven scary guy, Malsato. Oh my god, it hungers.
The bag is hungry always.
I'm so glad to have him back. We did hint off of, like, a long we had you on episode, I actually looked back on this, we had you in episode 8 of Magic and Mostead. And so time has passed, so we're definitely gonna see maybe a bit changed, or who knows. Malsato's an interesting character. Maybe he's still the same. We'll see when we get there, but essentially I'm so glad to see that we've hinted at it for a long time that we were going to see Mostead again, and I'm so glad we're going to finally see him. A bit of a retcon. Whoa, what happened to my voice? There it goes. A bit of a retcon. I did mention in the last episode that Mostead was walking through the forest and meeting you guys. However, I'm going to put some character agency here, and we're going to have Nick sort of shape the world a little bit and sort of do a retcon.
Can you resend me the link real quick?
For what?
Foundry.
Foundry?
Yeah.
Yes, I can. Actually, it should be in the guest chat.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you got it. So while that goes on, a few announcements. First of all, we will not be live next week. We have a baby shower to host and party with.
We're switching to Sundays.
We're also going to be switching to Sundays. We'll have more details, more than likely this coming week, about our new schedule. I don't think we've put everything down in terms of the days. But
no, I forgot to give you a keynote. So we will be switching to Sunday. We just won't have a session Saturday.
Yes. But you can always join us, I believe, on the 25th of June. 25th?
You see.
25th.
All right, 25th. For our one-shot Ripples and Waves, where we all play as merfolk and mermaids. Amber will be DMing this new one-shot, as we're going to be joined by a bunch of amazing faces that have been on the show before. We have Titan, Crash, Pyrea, and Titan. So really excited to have them back, and I'll be joining as well as a player. So I can't wait to show you my my mermaid guys.
Please don't kill them all again real quickly.
No, kill them all, Amber.
I didn't kill them all last time.
We want them
Nick
to come
knows
back.
they all didn't die. They all lived.
We were okay at Christmas one. Yeah.
This one worked out in the end.
So are you guys ready for a quick recap of what happened last time, just to sort of get you up to speed?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Perfect. The shocked voice of Rolly cries out as his conversation with Gina Lee continues. King Caspin, the king of the Celadon Kingdom, was killed last night. With the rest of the three griffins discussing the matter, they agreed to hurry back to the material plane and get a grasp on the situation. Through the use of the sending spell, the party learned that Uthiel, Vera's husband, was leading the investigation of the king's death, and that if the party would like to lend a hand or lend aid, he would approve it. With haste, they used the court's gift, a magical item that allowed them to teleport between the Feywild and the material plane, and it sent them back through the multicolored portal back to the material plane, finding themselves in a thick, large, lush jungle. Using her feline abilities, climbing abilities, Savannah was able to spot out a couple of key features within the jungle. One, to the south, was a stone temple, and to the north was a lone campsite. The party decided to head north, still unsure of where they were, though along the way they stuck past a prehistoric ice-breathing beast and hid from a couple of raptors with riders. Hiding up in the trees, listening and overhearing some conversation from the riders, they found them to be seemingly friendly dinosaur hunters. Sean, thank you so much for the follow, buddy.
Woo!
Appreciate that. They found the hunters to be seemingly friendly, by the name of Harrowhand, Henry, and Creed, the three hunters. The party introduced themselves and informed that they were on the Zuri Islands and they were offered safety at their camp. Fast forward to the camp, the party split their attention, Rolly going out with the dinosaur hunters, as well as and Vera and Savannah learning more about the going-ons within the island. It seemed that a small creature has been stealing the hunters' mounts, though the description of the figure led the party to believe that maybe it was an old friend, their old dwarven friend Mostead, and his ever-hungry bag. Also, the Stone Hands, the tribe men who occupy this temple to the south, have been extra agitated as of late. Sort of, they got to know all that. After some hours of downtime and a newly acquired raptor mount for the hunters, the party awaits for their old friend. Sean, thank you so much. Afternoon, everyone. How's it going, buddy? So, last we left off, we informed that Mostead was exiting the jungle to meet with a party since he knew where the hunter's camp was for some reason. But we're going to do a bit of retcon. Mostead. It is slowly starting to rain while you're walking through this thick, lush jungle. Not so much where it's becoming a problem. More or less, it's just sort of sprinkling on you right now. You are currently walking with your, I guess, acquaintance and connection to the body. You're walking with Daniel. A little description of Daniel. He is a human, half-elf. Got the description wrong. Half-elf individual, tan skin with what looks to be white tattoos that almost zigzag across his chin, across his nose, and across his forehead. Very tribal looking. Very makes sense considering that he is. You see like iconography of the stone hand of the temple that you rescued him from. He wears an ascot, sort of or not ascot, but like almost like a band across his neck, orange with a bunch of like shrubbery and leaves and wood armor. A lot of tribal tattoos across his arm and legs, and strapped to the top of his very wavy, wild brown hair are these thick golden goggles with sort of a green shine on the glass itself. His item to take. You're currently walking northwards after you've been walking for a few hours now, as you just left the temple itself. You know that northward is the shore. That's where you arrived here, and that's where you need to get out of here. You just don't know how long. Your thoughts go to. You don't know how long it might take for the Stone Hands to realize that Daniel's gone.
Mm-hmm.
As you continue to walk, you receive a sending spell from a very familiar voice, Vera, informing you that they're at a campsite, a hunter's campsite. You know exactly where that is. Hell, you even have a sleeping space near there where you spent a few weeks feeding your bag.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially I'll summarize, or maybe Vera, if you want to maybe reenact what the sending spell was, and then Mostead, I'll let you have a full autonomy of what you say.
Vera literally asked him, "What did you do?" So
Yeah.
that's why I was just like, because she's concerned that you were explaining all this to her, and then she asked you about Abigail, I believe is the one that had the stomach, because when she asked these people, they said that they didn't see somebody else.
Okay, yeah. So I think most of the time, if anybody asks Malsado what did you do, even if he doesn't understand the context of the question, his answer is I served the bag. What the bag asked for, the bag got. And I think when you ask about Abigail, it's probably like a pause and then like the same kind of question. She served the bag. She was blessed. He's like nodding. You can't see him nodding, but he's nodding like that. Yeah, that makes sense.
That is creepily similar to what I sort of improvised of what Masato might say. So
he's not a complicated guy in a lot of ways. He knows what he cares about and what his focus is on.
I think the last message, you did receive several messages from your friend Vera, and I think the last one you sent was, they're at a campsite full of hunters. Where are you? Can you meet us? And I'm assuming Masato at that point was like, oh, I have friends here. This is perfect.
Yeah, and anytime something like he doesn't quite understand or it's a weird coincidence or whatever, he assumes that it's the bag working and it's arranging things. So this group that I knew a while back, if they're here, there must be a reason for that. So I'll go and meet them and then we'll figure out what the reason is. It will become clear when it needs to be.
I'll say that as you sort of make this known, specifically because Daniel's watching you react to the scenting spell. And is sort of tilting his head, and he addresses you as Masato, brother of the bag, brother of the body. You do realize that we are heading north. Our path passes by the local traders and hunters. It might be best to steal around, would it not?
And we go around and still get to the campsite?
I suppose the hunters around here are on a very they're not exactly friends of my people. So I'm not sure if you've made friends. Maybe that'll be a great way to talk to them.
I think Masato nods and says, "Yeah, that will probably work. We should go." And he walks. He'll walk if Daniel wants to insist they take a safer route, he'll take it, but Masato's going to go to the campsite. Daniel can decide on particulars of that.
Perfect. Yeah, you are a little more confident than Daniel. Daniel's a little bit younger than you are, and definitely is sort of following your lead. You actually walk with purpose, while he's sort of like steel trailing along. Most of his, current, what he's currently been has been locked away. So he doesn't really know a lot, so he's definitely following your lead. The sound of a brush underneath your boots and the ever soft movement of leaves fill your ear as your eyes are just blinded with the color of green of this lush forest around you, with the occasional brown and dirt underneath your foot. Daniel does sort of put down the goggles a little bit. Goes into almost like like just turning off your brain and just following you, but his mind is elsewhere, and sort of puts up the goggles. Brother of the bag, my vision is cloudy. Has it spoken about what our next steps are?
I don't think it has. Has it said anything in particular, Mike, that I'm supposed to know?
Maybe about Daniel himself, but other than that, nothing really exact.
Then nothing that I would say to Daniel or anything. I just think it's I just say like I say we're on the right track. We're doing the right thing with like confidence that Masato does have and does believe.
Okay.
Without exactly answering Daniel's question.
Roll me a perception check, Masato.
Okay. All right. Okay, I rolled a 7, so that's going to be a 9. Not particularly
9.
good.
I will say you literally have seconds to do something here, and real world seconds. I'm going to give you a scenario, and you tell me what you do.
Okay.
The area around you within this sort of jungle-like space starts. Its temperature, sort of a rainforest type jungle lush, is generally warm and humid. It starts to get a little frigid. It starts to get a point where you can see a lot of the leaves around you and a lot of the, large foliage just sort of drooping down due to the intense cold. And it almost seems like you've walked into a freezer, as you can now see your breath a little bit. It almost like the cold is moving, and you can hear large footsteps coming from the western side of your current path.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like something. What does Masato do?
Is it approaching us closer, or does it like parallel to us, or are we not sure?
You're not sure with that perception.
Okay, then I think I would just like freeze and hold out a hand for him to freeze. Hopefully not literally, but just be quiet and don't move, and hope that it doesn't notice us.
Roll me a stealth check.
Okay.
Ooh, Daniel rolled pretty well.
I got a 4.
A 4.
Yeah.
You start to see creeping past multiple trees is a long green snout that is currently breathing outwards, and you see a puff of like white blue smoke. And as the smoke itself starts to escape its large nostrils, it brushes against some of the wood, and the wood instantly freezes in place. The snout continues out and almost looks like a crocodile. It is a large creature that you can see. It's off in the distance, and it reaches a large head, goes down into what looks like to be almost like essentially is a prehistoric dinosaur-like body, where it sort of reaches downwards, except it's not like a T-Rex who has small arms. It's actually got long arms, and it's currently walking in a way. And as you stop, you look towards Daniel and tell him to be quiet. He actually is pretty silent, but you were unaware that as you sort of motion forward, you snap a branch underneath your foot, and the creature catches you in sight.
Mm-hmm.
You see its arms go up, almost like in a ready to pounce position, and is slowly gaining speed. It's about I would say about 100 feet away from you. It's currently weaving through some of the trees and gaining speed.
Oh no, it's running in our direction, eh?
It is.
Do we have any sense of how far we are from the campsite?
I think you would know. You're about maybe an hour's walk away.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is an immediate threat.
Okay, and it seems hostile?
It does. It sees you in its sight, and as it's running towards you, each breath it takes, the ground itself almost cracks into ice, and as it steps on it, it shatters.
Yikes. Okay. I think my response would be to cast a spell. Can I do that, or do we need to be an initiative for that?
No, we're free balling it right now.
Okay. Then I would use my one of my invocations, my Minions of Chaos. I would open the bag and summon an Earth Elemental. Out of the bag, and I would leave the Earth Elemental to fight this thing while Daniel and I run off.
I'm gonna roll to see if this is definitely in your favor, because we both know what an Earth Elemental is capable of.
At least a distraction for a couple of turns to get away and hide in the bushes or something.
Perfect. Yeah, you open the bag and you see little bits of shadow, almost like clay, starts almost escape, and a lot like if you opened up like a portal to the water plane, where just a bunch of dirt and gravel and clay starts to escape your bag until it starts to harden up into what looks to be a large Earth Elemental. The creature's perception on the two small possible meals turns its attention to the larger figure, unsure of what it is, because it is not a smart creature, and it does pounce, jumping into the air, grabbing onto Earth Elemental and trying to bring it down. I rolled low, so it doesn't bring it down. Your Earth Elemental pushes it off as it just sort of growls, bit of thing of mist escapes its mouth. But yeah, you are free to run with Daniel.
All right, great job, good job running away from the thing. Yeah, way to go, Earth Elemental. Running away.
Yeah, you start to run away.
Daniel should follow. It should be clear that he should follow.
Daniel's concern about the hunters definitely is no longer his top concern right now, as he's currently following you. You again, confident as ever, knowing where to go. Start to run towards the campsite, which I think if you run at this pace, you'll probably get there sooner than an hour.
Yeah, now we're motivated to run and be in a large group, so at least if that thing comes back, there's more distractions for it.
You start to run, and you can hear the sound of battle behind you, as you can hear the sound of large fist against the sounding of crack of bone. Then you can hear the sound of something being pushed into a tree, as you hear a bunch of leaves and branches swaying as a large force is pushed against. You can only assume that something, either the creature or your Earth Elemental, was pushed back, and a echo of battle starts to slowly die down. So I'm going to describe to everyone now, and I think this is the perfect time. I'm going to go ahead and place you guys on the actual campsite. And Mostead, I'm going to allow you to... I'm going to put you there. So I'm going to allow you to decide, where are you coming from? So you can see here as you walk ahead, and I'm going to show the audience, you see that it is a campsite that's next to a cliffside. Not that high, only about like maybe 20, 15 feet. There are numerous tents, and it's still currently raining. The rain is actually starting to pick up a little bit. There are trees all about. There's a few campfires currently active. You can hear the sound of movement, and you know that there are hunters here. And there's a little section off in the corner where a few mounts, the same raptors that you were feeding, are there. So I'll allow you to decide. Are you coming from atop of the hill? You're coming from south, so you are coming from down here. But
Yeah.
you do catch a couple of figures in this direction.
I mean, Malsado's general thing is going to be to approach close enough to see if those are the people I know, not likely enemies, and if then I just approach them openly and in a friendly fashion, because I assume if this becomes a fight, they're not going to kill me.
Are you doing it stealthily, or are you going to just sort of walk out through the...
I want to get stealthy enough to get close and make sure that's my friends, and then I will walk openly towards them.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check.
Okay. A little better. 17 this time.
17. Okay. I think probably the only person who would probably be aware of your existence is probably Vera. But she's not here right now, so we'll say no. Roll me a perception check.
That one is a 13.
13. You see a flash of bright, heavy metal silver through some of the fire around here, and just the very dwindling of light as it's currently becoming evening. You see a large figure and a smaller one next to them. It kind of looks like your friends, but you're not entirely sure.
Then I'll let the 17 stealth. I feel like I'm doing okay. I haven't broken any twigs. I'll just keep creeping closer and see if I can get close enough to be sure that it's them.
Vera, what's your passive perception?
I think it's higher than a 17. Let me look, 1 sec. Passive is 19.
19. So yes, you hear something, Vera, coming from the south. As Masada will say that you start to go up about maybe 10 feet.
Creep. Okay, yeah.
Words. We were still next to each other, right? Like we hadn't gone to sleep or anything?
Yeah, so what happened last time, I'll give a little context for what happened to the party, is that you guys decided to go to the edge of the campsite to send some messages. And that's where we currently left off, is that you currently are sending messages in a little huddle away from Harrow and his crew. Or
Alright.
Harrowhand.
Do I just hear the direction? Like I don't
You
see
hear...
him?
No, you don't actually hear the snap of a twig. You probably
I
hear,
hear
because
little
currently where they
footsteps.
currently are, you probably hear a bit of pebbles being moved. Sort of on the rocky terrain.
I'll just nudge the group and be like, I think our visitors arrived, but I don't know if we want to intervene.
Also unaware that they know you're there. You come. I'll say that you get right about into this location, and everyone now can see a very quietly, trying to be quiet, Masato looking up at you guys.
Well,
You
wait,
see
does he
Masato.
have his friend with him?
You do see an extra, what looks to be a half-elven man, younger in age, dark skin, sort of a tribal attire.
Wait, so only Vera sees him at this point?
No, I told
I'll say
you.
that at this point, everyone sees him as, Masato has gotten close enough.
Malsado is focusing so much on moving quietly that he doesn't know that they're all just like looking at him as he's stepping forward, like very elaborate tiptoeing, and they're all just watching as he gets closer and closer.
I'm just gonna be
kinda
like-
whisper. No, I'm gonna whisper to Vera. What about the traps?
Oh, I thought he knew about the traps.
I don't know if he knows about the traps.
Which is great, because then Rolly starts hailing him, like, "Hey, Masato!"
Raleigh, shut up! They're
Shut
gonna
up.
integrate.
we don't want the camp to know.
We just had this conversation.
I think Malsado straightens up and like waves back. Are you guys there up on a little bit of a cliff, or is that not actually there?
Yeah, a little cliff, maybe about a 4-foot cliff.
Vera's
All right,
just
then I
gonna be
walk
like,
up to it and I start climbing up it.
Easily enough done. So we can definitely have you guys next to Masato as Daniel starts to follow.
They don't know Daniel, right?
No, he does. He'll probably be like behind you. He sort of wants to put a little distance. He doesn't trust too many people.
All right,
Looking at him suspiciously. Like, who's
Masato has a lowered voice still because he's aware enough to know that maybe not everybody in the whole camp is like friendly to him. But he's saying to Daniel and says, these are the, I guess we had said that maybe he knows the name. So these are the 3 griffins. They helped get a wonderful gem for the bag. They are good servants, though not officially servants of the bag. This is Daniel, and I think he gestures to Daniel, but mostly gestures to the goggles he's wearing, as if like that's who he's introducing more than the guy.
Daniel sort of puts a hand up and goes, "Greetings, friend of Masato, brother of the bag."
I just awkwardly wave.
Hi.
Hello. Is this who we were meant to visit, brother?
Masato nods and says, yes, they're very, very, very powerful, and they will only help in our efforts here.
Excellent.
Vera's just like her face is in her hand, like.
Hey, about those efforts. Did you steal their ride? Their beast?
I don't think steal's the right word, Sav.
I mean, he's not borrowed.
No, it's fed.
The beast was put to good use, as is right.
We're gonna have a problem then,
They're
are
not
we?
thrilled about that, especially it's like 6 or 8 of them. One maybe like we could justify, but like they're pretty pissed.
They're kind of angry.
Are they friends of yours?
I
They've
wouldn't
been-
call them friends. They're friendly, but when they found out that we may be connected to their... I'm sorry, they called you a demon.
Masato shrugs. His little rat
they're not
with
they're
demon
not
horns
friendly.
like, peeks out of a pocket.
The dumb one thinks you're a demon, remember? Because the other one doesn't talk. She said little man.
She did say little man.
a very clear point of interest too. To the 3 griffins, you see that Masato currently has the bag over one shoulder and a large black jug over the next.
So, what's in the jug?
I think Masato's eyes get wide and he gives like a big kind of manic smile and says, that is the question. That is the question we will all learn eventually when it is our time to be so blessed.
And
What?
Abigail was so blessed.
Hey!
She has gone on to a just reward after loyal service.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Masato, you see like Daniel almost squint a little bit, like something bothers him and he puts down the goggles and looks around, almost on a frantic view and puts it back up. Something feels off.
Well,
I think Masato just like looks around.
yeah, they want to have a strong word with you, so it's better that you found us before they found you.
I think he asked Daniel, is that it? Or is it something else?
He puts down the goggles again and searches for a bit. He actually looks at the party a little bit. I don't know, but its sight is split. And you can hear echoing a little bit coming from where the campfire is as, you guys all right? As you can hear the familiar voice of Harrowhand currently sitting at the fireplace, just sort of looking in your direction. Because of you guys are currently like in this brush area, I'm gonna say you can't really see Masato and Daniel, considering they're like behind you guys. And you have Vera and Rolly, 2 big figures.
Fine.
I'm popping my head between Rolly and Vera, and I'm like, did you guys see him yet?
No, but weren't you supposed to tell us when he was supposed to come?
Well, we're all looking.
I see. All right, Henry, go look on the east side. You see the large figure Henry, the human with sort of the brown hair, goes, all right, and sort of sit up, crack his back, and begins to walk a little further eastward, just keeping an eye out.
At least they went the other direction.
Yeah, bought us some time.
I think Mostead just says like, if they're not exactly friends,
Well,
persuade, bribe, or kill.
no more
Oh
killing.
No.
Mostead
no.
like shrugging, like, what? What did I say? Like,
Maybe just persuade would be the nicely persuade.
I don't know how we're gonna persuade them that you're back hungered for their raptors, but persuade might be diplomatic way to go about this.
bag hungered for the raptors. What more needs to be
Okay,
said?
but like if somebody took something from the bag would be mad, right? Because
That would be very foolish indeed. I think Mostead has to like cover his mouth because it's like the funniest thing he's ever heard. He's gonna like laugh really loud. It's like booming laughter, but he's like barely suppressing.
Vera, with your
Taking
pass,
something from the bag.
Vera, with your passive perception as high as it is, you can hear a bit of movement coming from the campsite. And as you currently just sort of look a little in your peripheral, you can see Creed, the drow woman, sort of stand up a little bit, look at you guys. You know she's a mute. She doesn't really talk, but she does sort of get a little curious eye and starts to slowly make her way towards you guys.
we got company. Hide in a bush, Masato, or something.
Go hide.
Hide.
Now.
All right, I think Mostead just grabs Daniel, and they both just like kind of tumble down the 4-foot little ledge there.
Perfect.
And they just like lay down at the bottom of it in
All
the
right.
dark.
Rolly,
Make me a stealth check with advantage, we'll say.
step over his tracks with your boots. Can't they change shape of the footprints?
Swipe.
With
I'll
advantage,
do it with my tail to help.
I got an 18.
An 18. Pretty good. We'll say that Creed finally makes it her way towards you guys. Now the light showcasing a little bit further from this campsite. She sort of waves a little bit to get your attention. And she kind of goes,
We're waiting. Oh, wait. Hold on. I'll do the telepathic bond thing again.
you're going to cast Telepathic Bond.
Yeah.
Can you see Masato? Or would you have said you've done this before?
Well, I'm doing it for Creed,
Oh, I see.
because she doesn't talk.
Okay.
So...
You do that. She almost feels that spell cast upon her again. She goes,
Sorry, this is easier. It's kind of hard to understand you, and
"Who are
you
you
don't want to
talking
talk.
to?"
Each other?
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, no. Oh, not bad. What's my deception? 16?
16. She kind of wipes a little bit of her forehead, sort of brushes a bit of the rain that's now still currently falling upon you. Kind of gives you an eye and goes, "Well, do be careful. There are traps about. You let us know when you find that friend of yours."
Yeah. Is there like a tent? I mean, it doesn't have to be a fancy tent, but that we could get out of the rain in.
You can take. She'll sort of point to this one. She'll go, "You can take this tent if you wish."
Thank you. And she just...
You are a guest of ours. Do not break our trust.
Not trying to.
Thank you. Turns away.
I think you just see gestures, because Vera doesn't talk when she does it.
Masato, as you're currently hanging down here, you can hear that. Actually, no one can hear the exchange. It's all telepathic. As you can hear the footsteps starting to walk away further from your location. Roll me a perception check.
And they can't hear me if I talk out loud, right? Like I have to choose to convey a thought to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just got a 5.
5. Okay.
I did not perceive.
Allow me a moment. Does a 17 hit you, Masato?
It hits me, but every attack against me should have disadvantage because of my cloak.
Good
as
point.
long as I can move.
The other one was higher, so.
Okay, then 17 hits me. Yes.
Masato, as you currently are like against the rock, sort of the little bit of the cliffside, you feel something, just, and a warm pressure on your shoulder, like coming from almost sideways, from where you're currently standing, almost like you can feel the warm pressure come out, and you can feel a little bit of the blood starting to trickle down your chest. And as you look down, you see what looks to be like a thorn, like a exploding thorn attached to a pole, almost like a spear that has just rocketed through your body. You take... Now I gotta roll damage. Oh, I rolled horribly. You take 5 points of piercing damage. Oh,
Okay.
no, sorry, no. 5 plus 4 is 9 points. You take 9 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a con save.
9 points of piercing damage, you said?
Correct.
Okay. And Constitution save. Is it against poison?
It is.
Okay, then I have advantage being
Yes.
a dwarf. But I rolled terribly. I think 6 is my high
6.
on that. Yeah.
You take 13 points of poison damage.
Okay, so that gets half 2, fortunately.
Yeah, it does. To 6. And you are 5. Actually, no, that's about as far as you get. You get pulled and immediately get pulled backwards. Everyone, you can hear like this quick motion and the dragging of a body on ground. And you can see here. Oops. How do I do? There we go. What looks like to be several tribemen. These guys look crazy, where they have these almost blended in feathers that are green and blue, almost trying to blend in with the grass, the lush green grass behind them, and the plants. They have what looks to be like a skeletal mask that covers their face. You can see that it's like human and elven and half elven. The features are behind it, but it's very tribal where they have multiple paint that's currently dripping a little bit due to the rain itself. And they hold what looks to be these gnarly looking like pointed spears that after they hit a point, they jut outwards to capture a prey. And you see one with a rope currently wrapping you around this large hand, brings you outwards. It points at you and goes, "Thief, thief." Everyone roll me initiative.
No.
Oh,
So they're
no.
not with the tribe we're staying with them. They're just somebody else.
What was your question?
There's somebody else. They're not associated
Different
with
tribe?
This is the stone hand.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh.
Well,
I was gonna start yelling at them. I was like, I thought you said they were gonna frickin' talk.
I got an 11.
15.
Okay.
19.
Masato got 11.
12.
Rolly 12. What was Savannah yours?
19?
19. And Vera?
15.
15. I don't know what happened to her music. It's not playing.
I hear
It's
it.
playing for me.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
There.
it changed.
There it goes. For some reason, I couldn't hear it. All right. Let me go and just organize you guys real quick. While I do so, I'll say immediately, Savannah, you rolled the highest out of all these guys. So you have first to act.
I think Savannah's first instinct to see that is to run after Masato, so how many feet is that? That would be... Oh, wrong one. What did I just do? I don't know what I just did.
Oh, oh, here, I got that.
We are new to
I was
Foundry
trying to figure
people.
out,
Don't
I
forget to
was trying to
click the
trying to
top.
figure out the distance. That I did it again. God damn it.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to click the top where you can see where it has token controls. Do that one instead of the measurement controls.
So
Because there's when you do token controls, there should be a second column that has measured distance. So he's
There you
about 40 feet away, but you could stand right next to him for 35.
all right, I'm gonna go run for 35, and then do I see if it's like a rope or anything that he's attached to, or is it a spear?
You see that it's a metallic spear that is currently outwards. So have you ever seen those like wood screws that after they've gone through drywall and they sort of poke outwards? So you'd essentially have to spend an action to close up the spear and push it through his body.
Luckily, I have an action. We're gonna do that.
I think, yeah, I think, does cunning action allow you to use object as a bonus action?
I believe
Yeah,
so.
that's one of the things it does.
This would be considered a use object because you'd have to fixate the object to push it through your. You could use a bonus action if you wish.
All right, I'm gonna use the bonus action to go ahead and push the spear out of Masato.
Ow! Thank you.
Easy enough done as it clicks, pushes through. Masato, you feel that the blood starts to almost pour out a little bit, but you have an action as you start to see. Now we can actually show you more. You start to see this one come out of the woodworks. Vera and Rolly, you can hear additional coming out here, and you can hear from across the campsite. Guys, we have a problem! As more start to come from the opposite side. And all of them are just staring at you, Masato, going, "Thief, give him back." Svane, I will give it back to you.
Who's the closest? I don't want to run to. Can't move to anyone. I'm gonna cast a firebolt at this stone hand, just to kind of get him, back him off a little bit.
Okay. Roll me attack.
That is going to be an unnatural 20.
That definitely hits.
And I didn't prep my die. One sec.
It's alright, I think we all have hordes at this point.
Armies of dice. It's true.
This one particularly sounds like I'm gonna break my desk because it's like triple the size.
That's going to be. Am I counting all right? Wait. 9 plus 8 is 17 plus 5 is 23?
23, you throw the firebolt. You see what looks like almost like you scrape across the air. And as it catches fire, you release it at the end of its apex. And as it flies, it actually catches the tribesman's headband on fire. As you just hear, "Ah!" And he is turns into smoke and ash.
And I'll end my turn.
All right. Next one, you can hear sound from the raptor sort of getting a little agitated by the sound of sort of loud screaming and people sort of calling for action. However, they have not been given a task, so the raptors did not go. Next, it is Vera.
I have a question. Since that bond's up, I mean, I would do it. I wouldn't have done it with Melsato because I couldn't see him, but I would have said Rolly and Sav at least and Creed. Could I technically just tell Creed in her head like we got company?
Yeah, of course. That's talking. You could definitely do that as a free action. You just go. What exactly do you say? We have
I was
company?
gonna say we have company and it's not our friend.
You hear a reply back because Henry did call out. I heard. How many?
How many do I see?
You see 4 in your current vicinity. You see these 2 and to the west, and these 2 to the south.
I'll tell her 4 like on the edge where we were that I can actually see.
Got it. I'll send Harrowhand.
And how far is... I think he's too far for me. I think if I run forward though. I'm just counting the squares because I'm too lazy to do the thing. If I were to like jump off this little cliff or slide down it, how many feet would that be technically?
It's still the distance for what it is. So you would go, but that's 10 feet right now. 15 feet to here.
Oh, okay. I'm going to cast a Sanctuary on Mostead.
All right. Though the sky itself is slowly becoming dusk, sort of turning dark, you grab whatever light that is sort of seeping through a lot of the tree lines, and you then push it onto Masato. Masato, now you have sort of a soft glow of light that covers you.
What does that do to me?
Sanctuary, if anyone decides to attack you, they have to make a wisdom saving throw against Vera first, and if they fail, they have to choose someone else to attack.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
As my movement, my action. I think I can't really do much with the. And how far are those guys for me?
From
I don't
you?
think I can do another spell, that's why.
They're about 30 feet away. This one's 35.
Yeah, that was a leveled spell, so that'll end my turn because I can't do spiritual weapon.
Got it.
Since I already did that.
After Vera, Henry is going to get into the fray. As he's going to see people. He's actually going to stand. So there's something interesting about this campsite. Obviously, there are a bunch of hunters. You guys are well aware that they have traps. So he's going to stand behind one and just go, "Come on, bring it fucking on!" Sort of growl at them. Daniel's turn. I'll leave it up to Marcelo. Marcelo, do you want Daniel to do something big or just play support?
Just play support for now. If he has anything he can do, like fairly safely at ranged and not be in the front lines, that would be ideal. Like, if they're trying to get him, right? That's what they think I stole.
It looks like they're definitely aiming for you two.
Okay, but he's like the thing that they think I stole. So it would not make sense for him to run forward so that they could just tackle him and run off.
Yeah. Okay, then what he's going to do as that action, he's actually going to move 5, 10, 15, and he's actually going to go behind Vera.
Good call. Good instinct.
And he's going to put down the goggles and go, "Come on, come on, come on, come on." Almost like hoping and praying that the body hears him. And immediately the sharp green glass of his goggles starts to shatter. Almost like a ghost-like echo, and he grabs a little bit of it. Like the glass is still there, but almost like a ethereal shatter happens. He starts to grab it a little bit, changes them into a ball, and throws 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Nice.
That's going to be a miss. Wait. Yeah, it's going to be a miss. The other one is going to be a hit.
Nice.
It's going to be D10. That's going to be 8 points of damage as he releases one of the glass. You see it fly across you guys and shatter into multiple pieces of force damage as it hits. I'll say it hits this guy here.
The one on the left?
Yeah, the one on the left.
Okay.
And he doesn't have a bonus action, so he's going to end it there. Creed is going to speak to you, Vera, and go, "Do you have it on your side?"
I think so, but if they kill our friend before you want to talk to him, it's going to be for naught.
Your friends here? She's going to leave it at that as much as she can communicate. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think people are a little too far for what she can do.
Yeah, Vera's very much playing this that they didn't see him before this, that they, our other little friends made Milsato visible so we don't get in too much trouble.
I need to figure out how far Firebolt is. 120 feet. Okay, it actually can reach. I'm going to say that these guys have added AC because she's going to be shooting around a tree, which definitely is going to not help her. Yeah.
Hey man, if they can curve the bullets, they can curve the spell.
Have you seen that thing where they can curve an arrow?
To the knee.
To the yeah. Unfortunately, she releases it and actually hits a bit of the ground. Sort of this big ember that sort of this purple ember that escapes her hand. Unfortunately, not making connection. Yeah, she is a spellcaster, but that's all she can really do. It's going to be the tribesmen now. This one, seeing that the mechanism of its sphere was released, is going to reel it back in, click the spear to reset, and throw it again.
Oh, great.
He's going to try and hit most.
I have a disadvantage because it's a... Oh no, it hits you.
He can't, he has to...
You don't have disadvantage, but you have to make the wisdom save for Sanctuary.
Let me check their wisdom score because I already rolled, but let's see.
Yeah, because you pinned me with so the cloak of displacement doesn't work until the start of my turn again.
11.
Fail.
11?
Fail.
Okay.
So he has to attack somebody else.
Savannah's the next one in line.
Boo!
It is the will of the bag.
Goddamn bag!
25 to hit.
Uh-huh.
Savannah, you see this? It's already like punctured and is almost coated in Masato's blood. As it, he reaches back and friends of thief. As it gets you right in the chest.
The bad thing is, I could imagine it hitting me, and I could just hear Masato saying, "It's the will of the bag."
Her going slowly turning like the fuck.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
And can he dodge?
Take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Let's see. In addition to that, I need you to make me a con save.
That's just fucking great. That's gonna be an 11.
11. That's a fail. So you take an additional 10 points of poison damage. You feel like as this thing pierces you, you could almost feel like a bit of a sharp pain going through your veins, almost something burning, something caustic as you, and immediately you are brought in 5, 10, 15 feet. This one is going to move ahead, 5, 10, 15, and is going to try to complete a wisdom save against Masato. 13?
Miss. You have to
It's-
get at least a 17.
Nah, it's not going to work. It's going to try to
I
attack.
thought he was laughing like in real life, like as he's seeing them like not able to.
Yeah,
fire.
they're like looking, gazing at you, and immediately their eyes just go.
They tremble in fear of the bag.
10 to hit you, Vera.
Miss. You know my AC is not a 10.
These two are gonna 10.
It was
They
to be
both need to
sad.
make dex saves. That's a fail. That's a success. This one is brought up into the tree as a rope trick. Grabs him and as one of the hunter traps activates, and this one is now dangling upside down. This one sees its friend. Now I gotta make a decision. Is he gonna help his friend or hurt Rolly?
You can try.
If you see that big man, do you really want to go after that big man?
No, he doesn't want to do that alone. He's gonna come down and help out his friend. This guy's gonna take some damage as he falls 10 feet from the tree. He takes 1 point of damage.
He could be dumb. He could just be like big target, easy to hit.
So this guy, essentially they wasted their turn trying to go through a trap and getting hit by it. Now let's see these guys. This guy's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can't really make it, but he is gonna attack Henry. Which, alright. That's gonna be a miss. And these guys, one's gonna climb up, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is gonna try to hit Henry again. That is gonna be a hit. Henry takes, let's see that's 9 points of piercing damage. So I'll just do that now. Oops. And Henry needs to make a con save. He succeeds, so he takes half of this poison damage. 5 additional points of poison damage. And is brought in 5, essentially 15 feet, but the moment he crosses by the trap that they've set themselves, falls into a pit 10 feet down, and takes an additional 9 points of piercing damage. So essentially this area right here was a pit trap. As you see Henry go, "Come on, bring it!" Almost excitedly, like waiting for these people to get into melee range of him, and immediately and then gets pulled in, and immediately he goes 5 feet and falls down. Now he's being punctured by a bunch of spikes below, and also still has something connected to him. And he's like, "Oh, fuck!" So this guy is currently 10 feet down into a hole. And this guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, rush, 5, 10, 25, 30. Gonna help out the rest of his party. After the tribal members, Rolly, you're up.
Okay. Step 1, rage.
Bit of that internal fire.
But this is gonna be an angry rage. This is gonna be like oh, you done goofed now. Gonna learn today. So Rolly will see these two in front, notice that the guy, instead of like choosing to come at Rolly, decided to go help his friend, says, "Your friend is more important than me?" Oh no. Rage. And he's not gonna run. He's going to intimidatingly walk.
I'll say that a lightning happens behind you, and all they see is a flash of white in your silhouette holding a giant great axe as you just sort of casually walk towards them.
And just like literally like not losing eye contact with the first guy I saw, just walking right up to him, and I'm gonna say hello with an attack, if that's okay with you.
Go for
Who am I kidding? Of course it's okay with you.
it.
That is gonna be 23 to hit.
23 hits.
Oh buddy. I believe House's Call should still be I think it was necrotic.
It's still necrotic?
Still necrotic.
I believe. Yeah. Okay. Oh my lord. 23 points of damage.
You swing by as this guy reaches for his friend, looks back, and is currently crouching down, seeing you just walk a lightning behind you. You reel, and as you swing upwards, you split him, not completely like symmetrical, just a bit of a jaw, and the rest of the body falls apart as he is split asunder.
And then I turn to face his friend, who's probably still... Is he still prone on the ground?
Actually, he's prone. He is prone, so you have
Okay.
advantage.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "Tonight, you."
Fuck.
And I'm gonna attack him. Attacking him with advantage.
He poops himself a little bit. Just a little bit. Because he just saw his
Okay,
friend
there you
get split asunder, and now he's being called out like a baseball. Literally like baseball, like I'm hitting a home run on you.
26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Again, if we're not hitting on a 26, we got problems.
This one will be a little bit more conservative. This one will be 15 points of damage.
Still kills him. How do you want to do this one?
Well, let's just say I use the full might of, my full might to bring the axe up as high as I can and bring it down, and it's so bad the camera pans away. You don't even you just know he's dead.
You just hear,
Yeah, you
And the
just
camera-
know.
it actually focuses on the campfire,
Yeah.
and
Like,
you see
just know.
a little splatter of blood onto the rocks that surround the campfire. That was some of your movement. That was your bonus action, your action. Do you want to use any of the rest of your movement, or are you fine here?
Yes, I'm gonna make my way back. So I spent, what was it?
I think it was like 5, 10, 15.
It's about 20 because I had to move up one.
Okay,
so
20.
I'll use the rest of it to like come like over here. I think that was 5, 10. It's probably like right there. Something like right there.
Perfect.
And then yeah, next. I don't think I have line of sight with the other two.
You do have line of sight on this guy, though he will have some bump in AC due to this tree sort of getting in your way. This guy is fully covered by a tree.
Oh, I just need line of sight so that they could see me.
This guy sees a figure slowly creeping through a tree, but doesn't get to see your full glory just of yet.
Okay, so then as I'm making my way past the tree,
Just a single arm,
just
beefy.
a single arm.
Yeah.
You.
Malsado, you are up.
All right. I'm gonna move forward over here, over by the cat friend. I think I say as I pass it. I think I like pat you on the shoulder and say your quick roguish hands will be able to handle that. No worries at all. In response to the spear.
I just give him the dirtiest look.
And then I'm gonna cast Chill Touch on this close guy that's already taken some damage.
Yes. Do I need to make a save, or is that an attack roll?
That's gonna be an attack roll. So I basically stick my hand into the bag real quick, bring it out, and then whatever coldness I was able to grab out of the bag, I used to attack this guy.
Almost like the cold of space. You just bring out almost like collection of like astral space. And
That is a 24 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then it's gonna be 7 points of necrotic damage, and he can't regain hit points until my next turn.
Well, that's very important considering as you release this spray of just cold space, this black ethereal material just covers the guy to a point where you can't see him anymore. And as the spell finishes, you just see a skeletal body, and it drops down. You just see a headband just drops to the side.
Wonderful. Okay, that's my turn.
Oh my god. Harrowhand was instructed by Creed, so he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's in a rush. 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna get close to you, Rolly, and go, "The fuck's going on?"
They're mine.
You guys are weird. We're gonna move top of the round. Savannah, you're up.
Do I need to use the action to get the spear out of me, even though the guy's dead?
You can use a bonus action to use item.
Eh. All right, I'll use the bonus action to get the spear out of me, because who wants the spear stuck in them?
All right, pull it out.
And I'm going to move on to this guy. Oh, what? I keep hitting buttons. Why am I hitting buttons? And I am going to attack with Blooming Blade.
Yes, you may.
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
Yay. I'm just sad no sneak attack, but...
Unfortunately not.
I know. Not bad. That's gonna be... Wait. 11... That's gonna be 18 points of damage.
How do you eviscerate this guy?
I think I'm just angry with I'm like limping with my freaking sword, and I just slash at his neck.
You see the large gash through the flesh, going past the actual skeletal skull. The entire attire of these guys were just meant for like intimidation. As you see, it just cuts through, and it drops its spear that it like at the end of the spear that it had on you, and just starts to try to close up what it can. But unfortunately, due to the loss of blood, it drops to its knees and falls over.
We still have that one, so I will end my turn there.
Perfect. So this guy's gone. The raptors are starting to move towards this. Sort of, you can actually hear them like almost barking in a way towards their masters, waiting to get let loose. Let's see here. Vera, it's your turn.
I can't see that fourth one though, right? That one that's like further off past Sev.
This one here.
Yeah.
Let's see. You have like 60-foot vision. Yeah, this guy's a little far, but you know that Sav.
It's looking at something.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you can move though.
I was gonna say I could probably move towards her.
Oops.
I'm not gonna get that close to him though. Probably with my full movement. And he's within 60 feet now.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he was before, but I didn't see him.
Daniel freaks out as you leave his cover. He's like,
I'm gonna just do a cantrip. I'll do Toll the Dead. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right,
Just a cantrip.
just a cantrip.
Just a cantrip.
Let's see here.
Just a cantrip.
Wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, these guys, I believe, aren't the super wisest. Let's see. A 9.
Yeah, that fails. It's a leveled spell now, so he takes more. Has he already taken damage?
He has not. No, this guy has not been touched yet.
They're d8s instead of d12s. Oh, well. 16 points of necrotic.
Yeah, how does it look like when you rip this guy asunder?
I'm gonna say that the bell just goes over him and that the echo of him splits at him.
You actually see
Splits in
the mask
Because he hasn't done that in a while.
as he reaches for his ears, and you start to see trickles of blood starting to trickle down his side of his head, down his neck, as he and you just see the last gasp of air as he almost has like a hemorrhage.
And then
By Vera.
you don't want to do a level spell anyway. For Creed, I'm gonna ask her if she's fine up there, if she needs help, because we're done down here. That I can tell.
She'll go, Henry's in a bad spot, but I think I have this.
Okay, well, I already used my movement, so that'll end my turn for now.
Okay. After Vera, Henry is going to spend an action to remove the bolt from his body, but he's still stuck down there prone, so that's all he can really do. It is now going to be Daniel's turn. He's going to run to you, Mouse. He'll cut the difference and sort of run here, and sort of just be next to everyone. He doesn't want to be too far from people right now. And next is going to be Creed. She's going to go 5, 10, 20, 25. She's going to do another Firebolt. This one does connect. And I believe it's at her level. 2d10. 9 points of damage as she releases a flying Firebolt that hits this one here, but it's still standing. As you see some of the feathers now caught fire. You see scorch marks across the tribal men here. And now it's the tribesman turn. I'm gonna roll perception for this guy down here. No, not aware that his friends are dead. He is going to throw a spear at Creed.
He thinks he has the advantage right now.
Well, they're too far away to know that they're kind of boned. So that does hit Creed. Actually, no, F that. She's going to spend a spell slot to do shield. I'll use up a first level spell slot. Yeah. She basically he clicks open the spear that they have, this sort of weirdly mechanical like spear that has like this like internal mechanism that releases the poison. As he releases it, it looks like it's about to hit Creed as she goes like this, and a almost like a gradient layer of just black shield, and it scrapes across, missing her. However, this one that still has Henry on point, it reels him in, so immediately he takes the front damage without having to roll. So that's 9 points of damage. Okay. And he has to make another con save. Fails. Takes... Oh, jeez. 17 points of poison damage. Henry's not looking
Our
good.
problem of them not trusting me may take care of itself.
Yeah, and I'm just going to add an extra d6 to this damage because he's being pulled away from the spikes below.
That looks so bad.
And he gets pulled right about here. Yeah, and that's basically his turn. Henry is looking horrible. He's gotten multiple holes and punctures within his back, and the puncture wound that's currently keeping him stuck to the sphere and this mechanism is like almost incredibly bleeding. Almost like you just see gout. Like we're in an Evil Dead movie where it's just, and you can just see him go, oh shit, just a bunch of moans. Roll, you're up.
Well, I will do the only thing I can do, which is try to make my way over in that direction. So I'm going to get a running jump, and then I'm going to use my Boots of Striding.
Okay.
And I am going to jump the rest of my movement over there.
Just a reminder, the Boots of Striding does not increase the amount of movement you have. You have a max
It does
of
not.
movement. But you do this
Yes.
out of style.
Exactly. Just straight up style. Use all my move my full movement, but use the boots in an attempt for them to see me. Just just
Yeah.
yeeting myself closer to them.
The Incredible Hulk style, where you just... go ahead and move yourself.
Say like right about there.
All right. You actually go over the tree. Land with a large thud. Harrowhand looks at you and goes, "What's fucking going on?" Mostead, you're up.
All right, I want to get towards the action. Does Vera actually have purple hair like the image here?
What is her hair right now?
It changes. I don't think she's taken an action to change it now that she can
Yeah, I
control
think
it.
it's still purple.
It's probably still purple.
Wait, you're not mad? You'd be mad.
Well, no, the thing is, her Aldrin self, it would switch because she didn't have control over it, so it was an easy tell. Now she does.
Yeah, okay, so Malsado is like kind of hurrying towards where there's more action going on and says to Daniel, stay close to the purple elf. Because Malsado doesn't remember anyone's names.
Oh,
He says, she'll protect you. She's loyal to the bag.
He just sort of nods. Yeah.
I think
Alright,
she
that's
just
all.
slow turned to Daniel. Like,
Oh my god, I love that.
I moved twice, so I'm good.
Harrowhand's gonna go fucking 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He wants to stick by you guys because he's not entirely trusting of you guys. He had some friendship, but then he learned about your friendship with Malsado. And now things are going to hell and he sees the man there. But there's also a case of like, is this the guy? He never actually saw you, Malsado, so he doesn't really know.
It was probably these people that are attacking. It's probably all their faults.
Yeah, I think he's gonna point to you as he gets actual visual here and look to Rolly and go, is that the friend that ate our mounts?
They
I'm
know.
just gonna look at the stone hands and I'm just gonna be like, you.
Where's your friend, Vera? Or
one that has common sense.
Yeah.
One of the ones.
Savannah, you're up.
Alright, I'm kind of glad Masato stopped there because I have a good feeling. So, can I use my action actually? Because my goal is to run towards Rolly. But can I use my action to make sure we don't run into a trap on the outside?
So you already, in the last game, you actually already used Felix's ability to search out 120 feet for traps. You're fully aware that these two here are traps.
Okay. So, goal is to run towards Rolly. So that will be 5, 10, 15,
Yeah, you just don't want to
30
step
be
here.
right there.
You want to be like right
but
here.
as I'm running, I'm going to be yelling out to them. I'm like, be mindful of the traps.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are pointed out about these two here.
And then as action, that means these stone heads are now in my sight, right?
Uh,
Or is this tree still blocking?
this tree's really blocking you. You actually have a view of this guy, maybe.
How far is that?
Let's see. That is 70 feet.
Oh, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and firebolt that one then.
There you go.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Hey. Ooh. That is going to be 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. You see that this guy brings up Daniel, who's looking horrible right now. You see him like almost dazed, losing blood. And if the stone hand can't find the thief, he's gonna take someone back in reprehends, or whatever the word is. He is going to grab Henry, and as he does so, he starts to turn around to make his way out of the area, and immediately just a flash of fire hits him.
So all the fire on his back.
Yeah, and just Indiana Jones style as he drops.
Wait, can I flavor it? It's a cat paw of fire on his back.
Oh, you know, be really cool. Yeah, you see from Henry's view, he just sees a flash of orange and red, and then 5 claw sticking out of his chest like an opposite Kalima, and just
Love it.
Yeah, that's rad.
And I'll end my turn.
Let's see here. We're gonna move it over to Vera.
This little dude behind me is gonna have to keep up. I'm just gonna be like, I hope you're good at running. Let's see.
Oh my God, Star, Phoenix Star! Thank you so much for the follow.
Yay!
Do movement again, Mike.
What's that?
So I forgot how to do movement.
You want to make sure that the left icon of token controls is selected, and then the little 4 square, like the 4 edges
Yeah.
of square, selected.
Well, I meant like measurement. I thought it was something else.
It is something else, but where are you going?
I was gonna do 30 feet towards Creed.
Oh, towards Creed?
Yeah.
You'd have to skirt a little bit.
Yeah,
right here.
to go around.
Right about there.
Okay. From there, and we still got one. Can I see that guy or no?
This guy here?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has some coverage though, but you do see him.
Is it another 30 feet to him if I were to face step?
Is it 30 feet or 20 feet?
It's 30 feet.
You get right about here.
As long as I can see him, that's good enough.
Okay.
Do I
So that you.
the tree doesn't block him? No, I'm not gonna face step.
Oh,
Put it
okay.
back.
The way I described is that there's a bit of blockage here, so you'll have some bump up in AC, but you do see him.
Okay, I'm gonna do a guiding bolt.
I live D&D. Will we breathe it too?
Hopefully it rolls well.
Eat it and sleep.
Yep.
It's all there.
Got myself a drink of D&D.
Is it 18 hit?
It was an 18 hit?
Yeah.
Let me give him a bump in AC. Let me Yeah, that hits.
Ah,
Still
Okay.
hits. These guys are wearing like bone hide armor, so it's nothing too crazy.
Well, I rolled a 9, but my mod to hit was a 9, so I think it's 4d4.
It's all good, Phoenix.
Oh no, 4d6.
46. What are you casting again?
It was guiding bolt.
Oh, snap. All right.
15 points of radiant damage.
Describe how you kill this guy.
Well, she doesn't have her. Well, she has her bow, but she doesn't technically use it anymore. So I think it probably just fires like an arrow through the chest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you bring up the last remaining light from the day, and you start to trace down what looks to be a bow, like the actual string for a bow, pulling back, and you see your hand starts to glow with a light, a very bright, radiant glow, and you let go of your fingers, and a very striking radiant bolt creeps out and strikes this guy quick. He actually gets pushed back about 5 feet and is snuffed out. And I believe that's everyone on the board.
Unless somebody's hiding.
I'll say that Daniel sort of sticks with you, Masato, but Harrowhand kind of like gets his crew all together eventually. And definitely like makes it known like we need to have a talk.
I'll cast Cure Wounds on Henry, but let me see what level, because he looks pretty bad, right?
Yeah, he's looking pretty bad.
Maybe we should wait and see if they're gonna fight us.
We're all gonna talk, otherwise this is not gonna go well for anybody.
Alright, alright.
I'm gonna say these guys are over here. It gets you guys some space. So go ahead and place yourself where you would like to talk to these guys.
well, I guess we have our new open tent we can all go to.
Heron wants to talk to you now. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Other
I'm gonna
wolves-
kind of be close to them, to try to knock some sense in them.
Hold on. I'm rolling dice here. What am I rolling? 10 plus.
Are you trying to do heal wounds? Or
Yeah,
cure
a
wounds?
cure wound, but I did it at 4th level. 18 points of healing.
We'll say that he's right here as you're currently helping him. 18 points?
I just tap him on the shoulder.
That's nice. Later, Phoenix. Hopefully we see you again. Yeah, you tap Henry's shoulder as the wound on his shoulder that's been like it's just gashed out starts to slowly close with a soft glow of light. Thank you. Fuck. Henry kind of Harrowhand sort of looks at you guys. This red tiefling with sharp black hair and horns that go backwards. He goes, "Why did the stone hands attack?"
That part I don't know.
Not sure on that one.
What about your new friend? And sort of looks at you.
He helped us get rid of them.
Did he bring them here?
Masato. Very just like...
Masato.
I think Malsado kind of steps forward a little bit and speaks. Who is he talking to? Who's the leader of this group?
The leader of the group is this tiefling, this red tiefling.
Okay. And says to him, there is great work afoot here. Those cultists are deluded and dangerous and clearly murderous, and it is unfortunate that they attacked when they did, and further unfortunate that we got off on the wrong foot before, because clearly if they are attacking you as well, then we are on the same side. But I regret it was necessary to consume your beast earlier, but I can only say that it would be a grave mistake to impede our great works. I would much rather us be allies in these efforts.
Make me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion with disadvantage, okay.
Yeah, because you admittedly
can't give guidance in this scenario, huh?
No, you're currently busy with Henry.
I'm like, does he get kudo points because I healed their friends?
By the way, Masato, as you mentioned, sort of like the tribesmen calling them like cultists, you look at Daniel, who's like, looks a little hurt, but...
Be like, bro, they were trying to kill you too. I don't know.
It's a program, Daniel. It's all about the bag. It's about the eyes. That's not a cult. That's real.
He knows. He's seen the visions.
Yeah. All right. Well, persuade with disadvantage. I rolled a 1, so that's gonna give me a 5.
Let me check on Harrowhand's stats here. You see him bring a small short sword from the hilt of his side, sort of brings it up, and goes, "You stole, eaten, you sacrificed 5 of our mounts. You know how long it takes to train these things?" And he sort of motions towards the raptors who are currently going wild behind the thing. So this is what's going to happen. So he ends up he essentially goes into a tirade, a little bit of a rant. He's not going to make an immediate action since it seems like you guys all collectively saved from this entire experience. And he's like, "I honestly can't fucking believe this."
Can I say something in Creed's head while he's doing this?
Sure.
Vera's gonna tell her, remember when I told you, he doesn't understand actions have consequences. His mind's kind of like a child sometimes. I'm not trying to make excuses, but I don't know if it's getting this angry is gonna help.
Everyone make me a perception check.
19?
19.
Hey, first nat 20 of the session.
Nat 20.
14.
14.
6.
6. All right, Masato, you're getting berated by some guy that you honestly don't care about. You had your orders, you carried them out. They had their purpose, and
people are so unreasonable about this.
Yeah. Creed and Henry, their attention is currently on this argument that's happening. They could tell by how Harrowhand's handling himself that more than likely he's going to either capture you or kill you now. However, Savannah, and it makes sense because Vera, you got a what in terms of perception?
14.
14. It makes sense. You're currently busy with Henry. That Savannah and Rolly, you see a figure on the top of the cliffside that sort of, you see almost like a silhouette of a being, very skinny, wearing a gown, gown, a dress. You see the figure reaches up, and you just see like a silhouette as it claps its hands, shifts them a bit, pulls out, and points at your crew. And I gotta cast something now.
Where is the silhouette exactly?
Over here. Top of the cliff.
Can there be any actions taken?
Let's say there's time for a reaction.
I'll say there's you are witnessing it as it's completing what it's doing. You can speak right now, but it is going to take its action.
I was gonna say I can't counterspell if they tell me.
You
right?
currently, yeah, you would have to be brought your attention to it, and by that time it's already done.
Because I see the action, I can kind of figure out that they're about to cast a spell, right?
I think you would know that, especially being a spellcaster yourself.
I honestly might just. I think Savannah's seeing that, thinking like, "Uh-oh, just say down or cover." Is it no better? It's like cover.
Rolly, I need you to make me a con save.
It is going to be 18 plus 7, so 25.
You succeed, so you're gonna take half of this.
Oh.
Isn't he still raging?
He is still raging, isn't he?
No, he's not.
Hmm.
I wasn't attacked.
Oh, that's right.
But I will be raging after this.
Everybody avoided the big one.
And then I have to.
Well, Mr. Silhouette, whoever you are, you better hope that this kills me in one shot, because I'm coming for you.
Savannah, what do you actually yell as you see this? The hand pulls back, and what you see are these small, bright purple little darts appear, and then immediately they
Like to say everyone down, like, yeah, I was just gonna everyone down, try to duck.
All right, you yell that, and we're gonna keep the initiative.
Shit.
Let me remove these guys. You see these bright purple darts leave a small streak as they float through the air and strike down, dealing. They deal 40 points of damage to Harrowhand, who immediately goes down on one knee. He's still alive, but not looking good. Deals 40 points to Creed, who immediately goes unconscious. Let's add a condition. Say that she's unconscious. And Rolly, since you save, you take 20 points of necrotic damage. As another dart hits you, and you can feel it almost spreading through your chest. And as you all duck due to the scream of Savannah, you can see the figure now starting to slowly float. Floating into the sky, so I'm going to actually use up this and this. This figure floats to right above here, and it's maybe about 20 feet up in the air, as you see a woman, stark white, almost royal-looking gowns, and you hear her go.
The moment I heard gown, I was like, "Book."
Yep. Royalty. Oh God.
That's why when she said that up there, I was like, "Shit."
Why is the music not playing for me?
It's
Sure.
a sign.
You hear. I missed you all. How was your little trip? And she starts to float a little closer. And she starts to gaze all three of you, and you sees the Creed fall, and she goes, "Shame. I was aiming to bring down the big one." No matter. I've certainly missed you all, and I wanted to see you. And she stops this little speech of hers as you recognize this to be Queen Evergrey. And looks to you, Masato, and goes. And Masato, you actually get a view of this person. It looks like a woman whose skin has been pulled back to show more of her skeletal side. She wears like this very expensive royalty gown, a crown upon her head, and it looks very skeletal in nature. But she and looks at you. I can smell the trace of my lingering energy from you. You were the last to touch one of my gems. Where is my gem?
We can feed that one to the bag, Masato. Definitely can feed that one to the bag.
Yeah, I think he said he's not talking to her. He says she's skinny, but she'll fit. She'll go in there.
Masato, your bag does something that's never done before. It actually starts to shake and shiver into a point where you almost have to look at it. Do you open it?
I mean, yeah, when it does anything like that, I think opening it is my response.
As you open it, a burning eruption of fire escapes from the entrance of the bag, and a voice escapes from the bag. Be gone, rejected one. And you see the Queen Evergrey almost give a look of concern, confusion, and then a smile of recognition. You accept this little man, this mess of a man, as an acceptable conduit for your power, but you deny me. I could have done so much with your gift. The bag continues. Not even the damned wish to tether themselves to your wretched form. And the bag closes up. No matter. Due to all of your actions of running away from me, I was forced to play my hands early. Not ideal, but acceptable. A deep laughter starts to echo throughout all of your minds. As her face starts to almost like pucker up a bit until you see more of a skeletal form starting to show a little bit of her skin dropping. As you see half of her cheekbone now is being showcased to the elements. She speaks in your mind, all of you. There is only darkness for you, and only death for those who do not yield. This is only the beginning. I will command a great and terrible army. We will snuff out the light, and only those minds who prove to shine the brightest will remain lit. Mostead will burn, and in its place, I will be reinstated as its one true ruler. She means to attack, so it's going to be her turn.
I was gonna say, it's a free action to say a word.
Yeah.
Because I purposely left this page open. Avira's gonna yell kyanite as that genie.
Oh, shit. You're going to yell kyanite?
Yeah.
Well, let's see if I can find...
Because she doesn't think we have this.
Let's see. That is a great use of kyanite. How do I bring in kyanite? Oh my god. Again, I'm still learning this thing, guys.
I literally ripped out the page so I could remember this stupid lady's name for what I needed. I was like, no.
Well, I mean, you know, while we're waiting for the DM to do that, I would love to say hello.
Two.
Well, the person who's new here.
Who?
This thing.
Oh, the
in
voice
the
in your
air.
head. The voice in your head?
No, the thing that's floating in the air.
That's the voice in your head. She's in
Yeah,
our
it's
head
the
now.
lich.
All right, I'm going to say that...
So then what's that thing in front of us in the air floating 20 feet high?
I mean, it's her.
Here.
That's what I'm trying to say hello to.
Yeah, we'll
It's
do
still
this.
her.
There you go.
Like, are we gonna fight or should we run?
Well, that's what the genie's gonna help with.
Well, I need to roll for now, Kyanite. I was not expecting you to bring them out.
Against her? Yeah. It's been a day, like an actual day. Morning,
So-
maybe.
Kyanite is going to show up after one round. All right?
Okay.
I'm going to roll for her initiative right now to add her onto the thing.
I'm gonna flavor this very screen bloody murder like her name likes to come.
Perfect. All right. Let's get started. First of all, Queen Evergrey, floating above you about 20 feet off the ground, is going to use a little bit of movement. Go 5, 10. And she is going to cast... She's already used up that spell slot. Okay. ...20-foot radius from the point that you choose on. Okay, so I'm going to drop a 20-foot radius. That is everyone. Oh, except for Henry.
Thank God. Bear's probably like trying to push his
Wait,
man
is he
out
in
of
it?
the way.
No, he's in
Push
it.
them out the way.
He's in it.
Yeah.
He's in it. I need everyone to make me con saves. As she reaches into one of the small little gems across her crown, crushes it. You see this green mist start to escape as she currently flicks it off, and it lands right next to you, Savannah, as it starts to immediately expand into a large cloud.
Con's 18.
Con's 18.
Huh.
Got
Not
it.
bad.
Well, go ahead and keep your saves real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and roll, and then we'll go one in order.
Okay.
Here, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to quiet.
I didn't remind you about your volume this time.
It's fine. I was open to TikTok. I'm not gonna roll because it's too many dice. I'm not gonna do this.
Can I counterspell this? I don't know
You have a
whether-
reaction.
I just like don't know if I should use it now or later. You know what? She's coming in turn. I'm gonna try and counterspell it.
When she what?
I'm gonna try and counterspell it.
Okay. Roll me a d20 plus your wisdom modifier.
Be nice, D20. Please. Okay, I rolled an 18 plus 4, 22.
Okay. You bring up your shield and immediately grasp onto it as the light, the small little bead of glass that is currently on its way gets almost pushed back, and the spell does not go off. She did not get to use Cloud Kill.
Oh,
That's
That
good.
name sounds lovely.
yeah, that sounds awful.
She kind of looks in your direction, Vera, and goes, "Oh, we have tricks, don't we?" And is going to end her turn. Savannah, you're up.
I have no idea what to do.
That did not go off.
You're gonna heal one of these guys because she's gonna insta kill Creed.
I think I have a potion on me. A standard potion on me.
I have a healing. Well, no, just use that one because it's gonna be an action to hand it to you.
All right, I'm gonna go to Creed and give her a standard healing potion.
Okay, yeah. You go ahead and roll me 2d4 plus 2.
No, I'll just do it here because dice.
Oh yeah, I could have done it
And
here.
roll. Oh, wait.
I forgot that we're on a digital thing. I could have just done it there.
We never roll there. Got too many dice to want to roll in the digital
Plus,
thing.
so 2d4, that's a 5 plus 2, that's gonna be a 7.
7 points. Yeah, you bring her back. She and she doesn't speak, but she just looks at you with a concerned eye, like unsure of what happened.
I'm like, when you can run.
Or let the beasts out and try and feed them dinner.
All right,
They
that
like-
was your action. Any bonus action?
Bony lady.
Wait, how far is the beast cage from it, the lock from me?
From where you started, you were right here. So, oops, wrong one.
No, I'm more for the mage hand.
For the mage hand,
Yeah.
about 30 feet.
I'm gonna use my mage hands to open the gate.
It releases the small little lock that holds it, and the raptors will be let loose.
All right, I'll end my turn.
We'll see if this is a good thing or a bad thing.
Yeah, that'll either fuck us or help
We'll
us.
find out.
We'll find out. It's now the raptors' turns. As we remember, there were 2 trouble raptors and 2 loyal ones. The loyal ones are going to go towards... Let's see, they have 50 feet, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
I thought they were like chained up though, the bad ones, because they said they were going to.
Oh, you're right.
This
This
training.
too.
This one was chained up.
Because they said to just leave them in the pen. They didn't want them with the other ones.
Yeah. Well, they had the new one that was chained up.
Yeah.
The other one that still required work was not fully chained up.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Creed's though, isn't it?
No, it was Henry, and it actually goes to attack Henry. It doesn't like Henry, and that's his mount, Penelope.
God damn it, Penelope.
Yeah. Let's see here. +5 to hit. Hey, that does not hit Henry.
Good.
Good.
It just and Henry goes, "Come on, not right now. Who let them out?" And this one is going to go towards its mount, which is Creed. Basically, Harrowhand and Creed are now looking at you guys going, "You have this. We're not going to be a part of this." But that's the raptor turns. Vera, you're up.
I don't know what to do. I still have this up, but I don't think she's been hit.
To maybe make this easy, Daniel will be next, and then Rolly. We have these other hunters in the middle, but they are going to do some quick actions.
I'm gonna do my action to bond with Savannah for now.
All right, the bond connects with her.
And it's a bonus action to do it again, but I feel like he may croak, is a Sanctuary on Harrowhand.
Okay. The sanctuary that was on Mostead drops and connects with him. With
That'll
Harrowhand.
in my turn.
Okay. After Vera, Henry is going to
Get on the damn mountain,
jump
go!
on Creed's mount and hold an action. Daniel is going to look to you, Mostead, and go, "Brother of the bag, what do we do?"
Does it look like our other friends here are actually staying? We're gonna stay toe to toe, or are we gonna try to run away?
Does it look like that, guys?
I'm staying until Kai Knight gets here.
Looks like they're staying.
At least
Just,
we're around.
This must be where we are supposed to be. Just stay in the back and stay safe.
He takes off his goggles, pushes them forward, almost like letting out a small ethereal glass globe, grabs it and goes, "We need more," and reaches outwards and will cast Summon Greater Demon.
Right.
He's going to point up and he's going to say, I'm going to butcher the name, Tanakaruk. As this glass orb breaks, shatters, and what looks like to be a gnarling looking demon, like almost smooth skin with multiple bumps and muscle, with a singular open jaw, opens its mouth and for an immediate time will listen to Daniel as he says, "Bring her down." And I will roll initiative for this guy. Got it. Okay. That's what he's going to do. Creed is going to jump on her mount, and they're going to immediately take off, all three of them. 15, 20,
Don't even blame them.
Don't blame them.
25, 30. There you go.
We did tell them to run.
Yeah, they're gonna. They can only get about this far, but that's what they're gonna do. Okay, Rolly, you're up.
Okay, how high did you say she was off the ground?
She's currently flying about 20 feet.
Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch my house's call to Radiant.
Got it?
I'm gonna take a running start and use the boots of striding to jump up 24 feet in
nice.
the air. And you know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
The only question is, how can I do it twice? That's the problem.
You can swing quickly for your dual attack.
Ooh. Can okay, I know what I want to do now. I'll see if you'll allow it.
Okay.
I would like to do everything, right? Jump up 24 feet in the air, and as I'm at the apex of the jump, I'll take out the axe and I'll spin, so I'll do the both attacks like spinning on the way down.
You're essentially doing like the Link third jump in Super Smash where you're like...
But it said it's just on the way down.
Okay, perfect. That's
okay.
That's rad. So we're gonna put you right next to her as you jump upwards. Start to get that curve, that almost like curve on your back, ready to let loose. And as you get to the apex, you go ahead and make me 2 attacks.
Okay, attack number 1. It's gonna be 27 for the first one.
Hits.
All right, I'll do the second one. Just save us time.
Got it.
20. That'll be 28 to hit on the second one.
That hits. I'll say that unfortunately you can't push them because of the way that...
Of course,
yeah.
Naturally. Yeah. Okay, so first damage is going to be 17 for the first one.
Got it.
17 damage and 13 damage for the second one.
17 plus 13. Got it. 30 points of damage as you... Foul beast. Is that the end of your turn?
Do you want me to roll a athletics check on the way down? Because it is a 24-foot jump.
Yeah, roll me an athletics check.
Alright. So, can we flavor it this way? The higher the number, the more finesse I land.
I have a DC for you.
Okay, cool. That will be... 23.
23. Yeah, you land. So what ends up happening is you fall down 20 feet, right? You're raging, so whatever you would have taken is half. And you
No, I'm not raging.
Oh, you're not raging. Well, regardless, you do take
not
half for beating the DC, so you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you land on your knees. The funny thing is, I'm gonna say thematically, as you land, you feel something touch, like almost like an after effect, touch across your chin, and you get flashes of she reaching out to you as you were mid-spinning and not seeing what she was doing. She's going to use a legendary action.
I got none for those.
Meep! Save me! Meep!
That's going to be a 30 to hit.
Meep! Meep!
So first of all...
Does that hit?
A 30
You take...
Silly Queen 30 doesn't hit my AC.
You take 14 points of cold damage.
Ow.
And you need to make me a con save.
Make the con save first. It'll be 17 plus 9.
17 plus 9.
I don't want to do the math.
Yeah, you succeed. You succeed.
I don't want to do the math. Okay, so I got to do the math for losing 14 for the cold damage.
14 for the cold damage, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Masato, you're up.
All right. So, can you recap if anything looks hostile other than her right now?
So, other than this raptor that now is looking a little confused and seeing its prey leave, more likely this is the only hostile creature right now. The queen.
Okay. All right, and she's done cold stuff so far. Has been her main thing.
She's did a bit of necrotic energy of those little bolts, and now a bit of a cold attack.
Okay, I'm trying to. So maybe necrotic is not gonna work on her. Maybe, I don't know. Okay, I'm just trying to evaluate trying to like commune with the bag and figure out what it's, because it obviously knows her and doesn't like her, so I want to make sure I hurt her in the right way.
Yeah.
For the bag. Okay, then I'm going to cast Thickening Radiance behind her.
Okay.
So that creates a dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. So I'm going to do it like behind her, so she's caught in like the edge of it, but it's not hitting our friends or anything. But if we can force her backward, she'll be even more into it.
Sounds good. What's the full radius of that?
It's a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So I invoke it, behind her, so that she's squarely in it, but not our friends here.
I'm gonna move it right about here. So we got the sickening, this zone of smoke and gas. What does she need to do?
When she starts her turn there or moves into it, she's gonna need to make a con saving throw.
Got it. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Any movement?
And I also I wanna move 5 feet forward. And this guy got hurt, right? The tiefling guy?
Yeah, he's looking pretty bad. He's in the midst of getting onto his mount to run, but he's looking really bad.
Okay, I just want a moment where I get eye contact with him.
Yeah.
And I say, "I told you so," and then like wave my hand like he's supposed to get out of here. The great works. What did I say?
Oh, fuck you.
Be faster, people. Just listen to the bag. We'd all be okay. But all right, that's Malsado's turn. I don't need to be closer than I am.
Perfect. It is now going to be the demon's turn. The Tanakarake? I don't know how to say it. Let me look at its stats. Okay, so he's going to move right next to you, Rolly. And, I'm just going to move up his speed towards a hostile creature. It's going to attempt to jump. It's got to hide. It's got to hide. It's not going to reach it. It has to, I'll say it has to roll really high to reach her. Yeah. It jumps and it's just, its claw goes out. Unfortunately, does not make a connection. She's too high up in the air. And at the end of the demon's turn, it needs to make a charisma saving throw to see if it stays loyal.
Great.
It's got a -1.
Oh no.
Daniel.
And Daniel has a spell DC of 15. It rolled a 13.
Oh, swell.
The will of the bag prevails once again.
It just sort of huffs at Queen Evergrey, unfortunately not making a connection. Harrowhand jumps on his mount and F's right off. 10,
Yeah, you better run.
He actually like looks back at you, Malsado, and is like almost like he wanted to curse at you, like fuck, and he just jumps on his mount and starts to book it.
Smart guy.
Yeah. Next, it's going to be after Harrowhand. She's gonna do another. She hasn't been doing them. I should be doing them more. Legendary action. She's gonna just do a simple Ray of Frost. And she's a little upset with Rolly, who hit her.
Rolly.
I'm pretty sure
Natural 20.
He's upset with all of us.
Wait,
That
I heard
doesn't-
that though.
That doesn't hit me. Silly undead lich.
The undead bitches hit a crit though.
Shit, that doesn't hit me, silly undead lich. Heh.
Let's see.
Are you raging?
No, it doesn't work
Oh,
against
yeah,
cold
That
damage.
doesn't
spells.
matter anyway.
Let's see here. All right, Ray of Frost. That deals. Okay, I need some d8s.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Here, I'll roll these twice. Oh no, I need more of these. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use I'm gonna use this one here.
I have a question. If I'm not bonded with him, I still have another thing to like share burden, right? Even if I'm not bonded with him.
Rolly, you take 39 points of cold damage. What was your question?
I said I still have a reaction even though I'm bonded with Savannah. Like I can still share burden with somebody.
Yeah, you can.
Can I take half that?
Yes, you can. So 39. You both take 19 points of damage.
Okay.
As she reaches outwards, and you see a small sparkle of light blue as it cuts through. Rolly, you are almost fully frozen to your current position as the rain itself has made a puddle underneath your feet. And, like, the entire ground is wet and almost like sticks you to the ground. However, you see a small light grab a bit of it, and Vera, you take the 19. However, you still suffer the effects of Ray of Frost, Rolly, and your speed is reduced by 10. Now we're going back to the top down. So that was our legendary action. Now it's actually her action. Oh, what can she do?
He has to make a saving throw.
She does.
Constitution.
And is Kainai here yet?
I'm like, where's
I-
our genie?
I have her rolled up.
Okay.
She's gonna show up this round. That's gonna be 21.
All right, she
Oh,
saves.
excuse me, 29.
Only.
Ollie.
All right. I don't think anything happens if she saves, so she's good. The
Okay.
spell's still there, but she has to fail.
She's a smart person. She's gonna scoot a little out of there.
She's only a lich.
Coward.
Only a lich. Oh no.
You know what? I'm done here. So is she.
Hey, have fun.
No, if I like that statement.
She's gonna point at Vera, and I need you to make me a con save.
Okay. Oh, I get D4. Because
You
I'm
do.
not gonna need it. Roll Vecness. Okay. That's my con. I have a 16 with mods, but I have to see what I can add to it. Probably not high enough. 18?
That's a fail.
Kind of figured.
All right, this is too many.
Be like, can Sav reaction this?
I was waiting to see what's gonna happen.
39. You take 69 points of necrotic energy.
Halved.
All right, what did I say again?
69.
69?
34.
Is that what it is? Hold on,
Yeah.
69. 34 points. As she points a finger at you and goes, "Be gone from this mortal plane." And shoots a finger of death at you. You
Yikes.
take 34 points of damage. The only reason why some of it is negated as Savannah uses her reaction to push the bonded abilities that you have now together and takes half of that. So that's a 7th level she's just used up. That's gonna be her turn. Sav, you're up.
God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what else to do. I'm not engaged with anybody, right?
You're not. No.
I'm going to run back at saying 30 feet of Vera, so 5, 10, 15.
Like,
That's far enough.
unless you can
I'm-
command that raptor to do something.
She's still 20 feet in there.
I don't think suggestion works like that. Wait. It's that or the scroll. Do you guys want me to use the scroll?
No, the scroll would be better.
Yeah. So, time to bust out the scroll of teleportation.
What's the casting time on that?
Here.
It is, it's one action.
Yeah.
So just so be aware, any creatures, let's see, you and up to 8 willing creatures that you can see within range, which is 10 feet, can be teleported. So in your current position, only you would be teleported.
God damn it.
Essentially, you need people near you.
1, 2, 3, 4. They're gone.
Yeah, I'm going to say these
Can
guys
I-
are gone by now.
Yeah. How do I go about this? Can I hold the action and yell at the team to get to me fast?
Sure.
All right, we'll go with that.
Okay, yeah, you pulled the scroll and you are holding it until everyone is close to you. Yelling everyone, get close.
Anything fun I could do with a bonus action? How? Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
All right. She's going to use all 3 of her legendary actions. And she's going to use Disrupt Life. I need everyone to make me a con save.
Get D4, Sav.
Thank you for that, because con's my worst one.
Disrupt life.
Ooh.
Oh, yay for that. That's going to be a 22.
Okay, hold on to those numbers for a hot second.
I got. Okay, we said hold on to him. Why do I feel like it's not high enough for me?
Okay.
You already almost died. Woman.
So first of all, the raptor dies.
Well,
No.
I mean, there ain't nothing we can do about him. He's gonna have to go.
I'll have to roll for everyone else. So let's go in order. Rolly, what'd you get?
Dirty 20.
You succeed. You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Good.
Malsado,
I got a 4.
you take 20 points of necrotic damage.
Oh.
All right. I had some temporary hit points before from killing that one guy, so it eats into them.
Perfect. And Daniel did not make the save, so he takes 20 points of necrotic damage. And I'm going to go ahead and roll for the demon real quick. Con save. Oh, it's got high con.
All I gotta say is this genie has low initiative.
Yeah, it does. It does have low initiative.
Damn it.
I'm like, this bitch
God
need to
damn
hurt. Help!
Okay.
Yeep.
Vera, what'd you get?
A dirty 20.
You take 10 points of necrotic damage. And Savannah, what'd you get?
22.
22. You take 10 points of necrotic damage, and I need you to make me a... No, I think you're fine. I was going to say you need to make me a con save for the spell. I'll be nice and say you don't have to, since it's done through a scroll.
Yet. I would argue that. I'm like, I haven't cast it yet.
Well, the whole point of using it as a reaction is that you've cast it and you're holding it.
Grr. Alright, gotcha.
Yeah. But I'll say that since it's not actually being cast, it's like it's through a spell scroll and you just need to say the last word of incantation, you're fine.
It'll be nice this round.
I'll be nice this round. So that was her legendary actions. Raptor's dead. Vera, you're up.
Fuck. It's an action to roll divine intervention, huh?
It is an action. Divine intervention, here we go.
Maddie,
Oh god, here we go again.
Roll it. I can still use it if it fails, though, right? Like later. It's only the consequence.
You have to wait a
passes.
full long rest.
Yeah, it's only. But no, but I mean, like, if it were to not fail, that's the 7-day rule, right?
Yes. So what? You're level 13, yeah? You have to hit 13 or lower. I'm gonna watch it.
I like don't want to roll it because I can already tell by the percentile if not.
You got it.
Oh wait, I can get the other one. I forgot about that.
All right, here we go.
I don't want to
no.
roll it. No.
No. You speak out to your god. You speak out to the
I rolled a 60 the first go.
to the father, the Dawn Father, and unfortunately, he does not answer your call as the clouds above you are continuously raining, blocking out whatever light there was left.
I can hear it now. Thank you for contacting the Dawn Father. All of our agents are currently busy right now, but someone will be with you shortly.
I have to touch. Okay, I can't get to Rolly then. Shit.
That was your action.
Yeah, I know. I have a bonus action of movement. I'm gonna start moving towards Sav if this bitch lets me.
She's 20 feet in the air still.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that she's like not right there. Let me see if there's anything I can do as a bonus action. I don't think I can
Very little.
to get him closer.
You could do. Do you have healing word?
Yeah, but I'm gonna save that for when we're really screwed.
Okay.
I only have so many spell slots. I'm just gonna take my movement towards Sav then.
Okay, go ahead and do so. Or you want me to do it for? Okay, I was like.
Yeah. I was counting scores.
Okay,
All right.
perfect. Vera, it is now Daniel's turn. He's gonna hear Savannah yell to get close. He's gonna do so. As an action, he's just going to cast Mind Sliver. Or no, what's a better thing for him to do? Yeah. He's going to cast Scorching Ray, actually. So he's going to, once again, pull on these small green shards, letting them light on fire, and letting 3 bolts come out. That's a hit, that's a miss, and that's a miss. So one of them does hit.
Can I actually say I took Melsado's health potion? As my bonus action since I didn't use it?
Malsado's health potion?
Not Melsado's, sorry.
Moscow?
Moscow, too many M's.
She does take some damage as he releases one bolt that hits hard. She kind of just growls at him. It is now going to be... Creed is no longer here. Rolly, make me a dex save.
Danger sense?
It's from things you can see, yeah?
Uh,
I think that's the way the danger sense works, is that from things you can see. Unfortunately, this is from underground.
oh yeah. Oh no. Jinx. Oh yeah, that's it's not good. That's not good at all. That's gonna be a 4.
You are knocked prone as the earth around you starts to crumble and cave as what you all see. And I'm going to use, it says Earth Elemental, but I'm using this as a standard place. You all see a almost granite covered figure, woman shape, large, thick arms and neck, a thick body with what looks to be like an ever-burning fire in her eyes. You all witness Kainite, the Tao, an earth genie, who is captured by the queen multiple times and pissed off at her, and only gave you her true name because she learned that you were against her, as she currently erupts from the ground going, Evergrey! And I gotta just, how tall are genies?
I hope she's a big bitch. We're gonna need one for this lich.
Big bitch is nice.
I don't think it's gonna reach, but she does have spell casting on her own. So she is going to cast Phantasmal Killer. She's gonna reach outwards, and Evergrey needs to make a save.
Alright, we let, King Kong and Godzilla battle it out, and we, we go.
18, is that enough? Let's see here. Yeah, that's enough. So she's gonna take half of this. Let's see here. Fail save. No, actually, she takes no damage. What was that?
I said, what?
Yeah, that's how Phantasmal Killer works, is that you have to fail it for it to happen. Something, the actual image has to be brought into your mind to do damage. Kainite reaches upwards, and you see a wisp of what looks to be gold dust flake off her wrist and into the eyes of Evergrey, and Evergrey just goes, please. Servant once, servant always. And that was her action. We're going to get to the end of this round, guys, and we'll take a quick 10-minute break. But, Rolly, you're up.
Get up and run.
Cool. She's still 20 feet up in the air, right?
She is.
No,
Okay. Man. To hit her or not to hit her?
We're
Therein
probably
lies the
yelling at you to run, and Vera
We're
may
probably
not,
screaming
may
like,
or may not be
"Rolly!"
able to bring you back. Going on.
But this just got fun.
You want to
I'm
live
gonna-
another day.
Okay, so my movement's reduced by total of 15 feet.
Reduced by 10
10
feet.
for. Well, no. 10 for 10 for the Ray of Frost plus an additional 5 because of athlete for getting from prone to standing. So I'm going to just dash and use the rest of my movement to just make my way like right next to Vera.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run
Yeah.
like a madman.
You do need to be at least 10 feet from Savannah, so that's perfect.
And as I'm running, I'm just gonna go straight run. I am
Perfect.
here now.
Masato, you're up.
Run.
All right, I guess. I mean, he says, "Oh, we're leaving." I mean, to get within 10 feet, I have to use both my actions to get there. So
Perfect.
I'll do that.
I think, is everyone close by?
Everyone's close by.
So
Well,
you
we
may
ain't
use
taking
your,
the demon.
You may use your reaction, Savannah, to cast the spell. So first and foremost, the spell itself, Teleport, is a 7th level spell that you generally don't have the slots for. So the way we custom rule this is that you need to beat a DC 17 to actually cast this, and you'll be losing the highest spell slot you have. So first and foremost, roll me a d20 and plus your intelligence modifier.
Plus the D4.
Plus a d4. So d20 plus your intelligence.
Now the D4 is 18, so with the D4, 19.
19. You succeed. Let's see here.
The fuck out of Dodge.
You start casting the spell immediately, bringing up the scroll, and just out of curiosity,
Shit.
where do you choose to go?
We're going to and Brew. I'm bored there. We're protected there.
You're going where?
To the Books and Brew.
Books and Brew. You start to speak the words books and the moment you say and, the paper fizzles out. And you look up and you see Queen Evergrey
Had a feeling.
pluck the spell out as she is counterspelled.
That's why I didn't want to cast Counterspell earlier. I can only have one use.
You know she has it.
She's a fucking lich. Of course she has it. Her lichy bitch pal had it too.
Well, looks like we're here.
we are gonna
So
go to.
I think we're stuck here, guys.
The demon is gonna try to rush up and attempt to once again roll high to jump up and attack. Fortunately, no. Now he has to make a charisma save.
Whose turn is it next?
11. It's Queen's turn. She rolled high in terms of initiative, so she goes first. She's got a Dow on her, a demon attacking, and people trying to run that she wants to really kill. She has a beef with all of you. What to do? I think what she's going to do is fuck it. She's gonna try again. She's gonna cast Cloud Kill. Can she get the down now? That's the question. 20 feet. Let's see here.
How about you punch her? So I'm gonna say to the punch her in the face.
That'll work. Does that get the demon? No, demon's safe, but everyone else needs to make me a con save.
D4 save.
Not good.
Plus 2. Don't think it's good enough. 18.
18. Hold on to those again. What was that again?
Oh, I think we can reaction each other's.
You can use your reaction.
Damn it.
No.
All right, so let's go in order. First and foremost, Rolly.
Hello.
What'd you roll?
Oh, sorry. Was I rolling?
You're rolling a con save.
Okay. Oh, is that from the beginning? From the?
That's from the cloud kill.
That's what he
Okay,
just cast
So
right
you
now.
just cast it right now.
Okay. Oh, buddy. No, that's not good. That's gonna be an 11.
11. You take 18 points of poison damage. Vera, what'd you get?
18.
18. You take 18 points of poison damage.
Halved?
You want to use your reaction?
Yeah.
We're still bonded, so yeah.
Okay, you've used your reaction for this round then, and you take 9 points of damage, Vera. Savannah, what'd you roll?
16.
You take 18 points of poison damage.
Also reaction.
You take 9 instead. Both Vera and Savannah have used up their reactions. Masato,
I got a 20.
20. You take 9 points of poison damage.
All right, and half again because I'm a dwarf. That keeps coming up.
That's right. Yeah. So 9 half, you take 4.
Yeah.
And Daniel did actually succeed, so he takes 9 points of poison damage.
Good job, Daniel.
The Dow needs to make a roll now for a con save. Fails. Takes
Damn.
18 points. And the demon is safe. One thing to note, guys, one thing it does say here for Cloud Kill is that it is a green-yellow fog in this point. Currently, this area is heavily obscured. So you can't see in front of you right now. You just see this whirling cloud of green and yellow. Yeah, and it's kind of a caustic inside. And that's going to be her turn. Savannah, you're up.
First thing first, out this cloud.
Oh, apologies. We should be taking our break.
I'm like, let's not go too far.
Yeah.
Let's just say Vera may or may not have something according to verbiage.
All right. We're going to take a quick 10-minute break, guys. So we'll see you guys in a quick 10. And we are back, everyone, as the party right now is still mid-battle versus Queen Evergrey. Right now, we just witnessed Savannah letting loose the last teleportation scroll she had as it burned up in flames as Queen Evergrey simply counterspelled it. However, her attention is kind of split right now as a jumping demon summoned by Daniel is currently jumping to reach at her legs, while a full-on Dao, Kainite, the frenemy that you made along your ventures, currently has a grudge against Queen Evergrey and is currently swiping to attack. Something we just finished Queen Evergrey's turn, so one thing we do need to keep in mind: when you start your turn within Cloud Kill, you need to make a con save. So Savannah, it's your turn. Make a con save.
No more
D4.
con saves. I know. I hate con save. I don't even feel good about the D4. Where'd it go? So right now it's a 14, 17.
17. Unfortunately, that's a fail. Might as well just have all this ready for Cloud Kill. I don't know why I don't.
You're hoping we do a Holy Grail.
Ooh, it rolled way.
it.
We need a Hail Mary right now.
It rolled way better than the digital. I should be doing this more often. You take 26 points of poison damage.
Ouch.
But it's your turn.
We already used our reactions though, right, for this?
Yeah, we already used our reactions. Hold. I'm gonna say, keeping in mind what gut feeling of what Amber just said, I'm just gonna try to navigate out of this cloud.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move about 15 feet into this tree area to hide. So I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
I mean, Vera could have said it, so we didn't meta. Free action.
That's gonna be
talk.
19.
19. You hit something on the floor, and you quickly lift your leg up quickly as a rope grabs nothing but air as you almost activated a trap.
Ah, sh-
About the trap. So, all right. I'm still gonna hide there, and then anything else I can do?
You can do that as a bonus action. Hide as a bonus action.
No, I'm using hide as a bonus action, and then I'm gonna use my action to call Felix.
Okay. All right. So first of all, make me a stealth check.
Yeah, I'm gonna
18.
say
18. Got it.
Vera said not to move too far.
And you activate Felix. No one can see this because it's heavily obscured within the cloud kill. However, Savannah, you open your mouth, your jaws, and quickly the spores start to pour out of your eyes, ears, and mouth, nose, until finally it's just pouring outwards, causing I think it was like 4 points of temporary HP.
Mm-hmm.
And you have access to another spell.
And I'll end my turn there.
Perfect. She is going to use a legendary action,
Oh boy.
and she wants this elemental gun, or this Dao gun. Let's see here. She's going to. Well, she can't do that yet, so she's gonna end up using a firebolt on the on the earth on the Tao Kyanite. So if you see this hits. Oh yeah, that'll hit. And that'll deal. That's going to be 20 points of damage to Kyanite. She just simply releases a firebolt as her legendary reaction. And then after her, Savannah, it's going to be Vera's turn. Make me a con save.
Oh, not bad. 21. Oh, wait, that's not with the D4. 25.
25. You succeed. You take... You take 10 points of poison damage.
Lovely. How far is Sav from me?
You can't tell right now. You don't know where she went. But you can definitely get out. You can step from one edge, simply away from Daniel, and see where she is. So you can spend 5 feet to go here, and you can see where Sav is.
And how many feet from me is she?
20 feet.
How's this gonna work?
Did I go too far?
Yep. You need to be within
God damn
5 feet.
You didn't specify, so
I said stay close.
that...
I can't
not
yell, by the way, 5 feet.
Told me not to move because I couldn't move too much at 5 feet.
That's how I was just like, technically I could get there, Faye step her back, but then I'm screwed and it wouldn't matter, and then we're wasting another turn here.
So what are you doing, Vera?
We can't leave then. We're gonna have to wait it out.
You got to coordinate with your team.
Yeah, I know. Said don't leave. I'm not trying to meta and say 5 feet. I'm looking to see if I would have anything to pull her. But I think that would be an action to use a rope, right?
You gotta throw one of those spears into her.
I'd be like, come on, we're going.
Did you pick one up?
No.
No.
I mean, I have a rope,
Don't you have a rope? I
But
think we
that
all have
doesn't-
ropes.
but I'm pretty sure it's an action to try and throw it, pull a creature, and
Yeah.
not cast a spell, so...
Definitely would be an action to use that.
Yeah, I don't know what to fucking do now. I don't have anything to, like, move people. At least not more than once.
Oh, I got to make a con save real quick. Okay, perfect.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna move at least out of the area and then just tell people to get near me.
Okay,
To get, like, right next to me.
that's what you got to ask for, yes.
And just stay there.
All right. Any actions, bonus actions?
No, I mean, can I hold a spell?
You can cast the spell and hold it.
I want to say if everybody can get close to me, then I'll hold the word of recall.
Okay.
But hopefully within the same round, because if she counterspells this shit, we're doubly fucked.
Well, it's already been her turn. She has a reaction back. Daniel's turn. He's gonna make a con save. Fails. So he's gonna take the full front of this.
Like, we need to burn that reaction.
Huh.
24. Daniel goes down.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
In addition to that, the demon is no longer underneath his control.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Thought he wasn't already.
No, he was keeping concentration on it.
Oh.
I'll say this much. Mostead, even though you can't see, it's heavily obscured, you can feel the goggles drop.
Mhm.
And now it's the beginning of his turn, because it starts at the start of his turn. He's got to make a death save.
Yeah.
That's a failure. Now it's going to be Kyanite's turn.
Please hit her.
She is going to cast...
Is she supposed to be on the board?
Huh?
Is Kyanite supposed to?
She's right here. This is Earth Elemental. I'm using as a.
Oh, okay. Because I don't even see that.
I don't see that either.
Oh, weird. Oh, here.
I was gonna ask.
There we
That's
go.
weird. That's weird. I was looking at it. It wasn't showing there. Kyanite's gonna cast Gust to
There we go.
push this thing away. Let me see. Cloud Kill. It needs. When a strong wind is dispersed, when a strong wind gets it, so the Cloud Kill's gone.
Perfect.
She goes, enough with your tricks. Sort of like just growling at Queen Evergrey. Bit of the genie part of it pushes it out. But that's her turn. That's all she can really do. And Rolly, you're up.
Do I still have the movement reduction and all that?
No, that's gone now.
Okay, cool. I rage this time.
There you go.
9, 10.
Wait, are you running away or are we backing up? What are we doing?
You're
here?
making decisions here.
Rolly's making a Rolly
Oh.
decision.
Rolly's making a Rolly
Yeah.
decision.
That's true.
I thought we were tactically retreating, friends.
We were very
can-
said
can
that
I,
much.
It goes back
Can
to
I,
Rolly's making a Rolly decision.
Can I hold an action?
We also need somebody to burn
You
a
may.
reaction though.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Malsado's. I'm a rage, and then I'm gonna tell Malsado. Take him back to the party. I'll watch your back.
Malsado
And
nods.
then, yeah, and then when the action will be when Malsado gets to Vera, I will run to Vera.
Oh, you're gonna hold a dash.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right.
But I will kind of like
Out for the trap.
step like.
Yeah.
Oh wait, whoops.
It would be funny if one of us fell in
there.
the pit right
Mhm.
now. I'm gonna drag Daniel along the ground right through the traps.
Oh yeah, no. As the cloud is dispersed, everyone sees Daniel unconscious on the floor.
Yeah.
By the way. After Rolly, she's gonna use a legendary action. What level is that? Oh, good. She still has that. Yeah. She's not letting you go. Vera, what's your HP at?
Okay.
Oops.
43.
43?
If it's sleep, I'm immune to charm.
Oh, it's not sleep. She's gonna cast Power Word Stun. And she's gonna look at you and go, running again? Come now. Slap her hands, and you hear the echo hit your ear and your ear alone, Vera, and you go unconscious. Or hold on, you see what here?
I don't think I go unconscious.
You are stunned, which means the spell that you were holding, because you cast it to hold, is gone. So you waste that spell slot.
Okay.
Huh.
And that's all of her actions she can do, because that was a 2-action move right there.
Pretty good action.
She does not want you to leave anymore. She's done with that. Malsado, you're up.
Yikes. Okay. I think he looks over his shoulder and sees that the person that was saying we need to fall back and had a spell is now unconscious. Says, all right, never mind that then.
I thought it was just stunned, not unconscious.
You're stunned. You're
Yeah.
stunned.
Okay,
Sorry,
but you're
apologies.
stunned. But I mean, visibly stunned. So,
Yeah.
what kind of action use am I looking at to, or administer a healing potion to Daniel, and drag Daniel back into the underbrush by the purple elf?
I will say that it will be an action to provide a potion to Daniel, and it will be half your movement to slide him across.
Okay. Then that's probably what Malsado would do. I think I want to pick up the goggles and put them on.
Okay, let's pause there for a hot second.
Okay. I mean, that would be his reaction. Before he does anything with Daniel, he would make sure the goggles are okay. So maybe he doesn't put them on. I should just hold them as I grab Daniel and drag him and pour a healing potion in his mouth. But those are the things I want to do. If I can't do them all in one turn, the goggles come first.
Mostead, as you pick up the goggles, your vision goes black. And you can hear the hefty breathing coming from the being within your bag, the one connected through your bag into the stomach of the jar, and into the vision of the goggles itself. You're still going to do everything that you've requested for. However, your body starts to move, and I have to ask you a quick question. What goes inside the mouth? The stomach.
What goes inside the mouth?
Yes.
Anything the bag asks for.
I should ask you more clearly. When it comes to a physical body, the mouth leads to the stomach.
Oh, yeah.
So the stomach is technically inside the mouth.
Uh-huh.
You have the mouth and the stomach.
Yeah.
Would you like to feed the stomach to the mouth?
The stomach to the mouth. Yeah, that makes sense. That seems like where it's supposed to go.
Everyone sees the almost time slow as Mostead, you undo the jug, the black jug, open the bag and shove it inside. And as you release your hand, you get the goggles and put them on. You now have access to. We're gonna freeze for a second. I apologize. I'm doing a screen cap.
Okay.
I wasn't expecting to do this so soon.
He dropped the goggles. They're very important. Much more important than him personally.
There you go. You'll be able to read the actual abilities that you can do, but essentially you have the gift of the being and the sight of the being.
Okay. Oh boy. That seems good.
So that occurs, and you may administer the health potion if you wish, or hold your action for something else.
I mean, the odds on this this particular thing are not great enough to immediately change what I would do. So I think I'm like after shoving the jug inside the bag, I have the bag in one hand. I grab Daniel with the other, and I drag him back, and then I take the healing potion off my belt and I just pour it in his mouth. The bag has not said to do anything else with him, so he's still, at least he was a loyal servant of the being so there's no reason to just let him die.
Absolutely. Roll me the dice for the healing potion.
All right, it's still just a basic one, so it's not going to be a lot, but
Perfect.
that would be 8 HP.
8 HP. Daniel comes back. 8 HP. His death saves are reset. And another thing, Mostead, I need to ask you a question. Did you use any spell slots?
Right now, or
in so far, have you?
I have no spell slots left. Between the Radiance and the Earth Elemental.
You gain one spell slot because you have taken Daniel's, essentially, his essence. Daniel's no longer a warlock.
I'll put it to better use anyway.
And
now I have one more permanently or actively charged right now.
So you get a charge.
Okay, I have one more charge. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so you
Wonderful.
You have another spell slot to use, or you gain a spell slot.
Got it. All right, and drag him back there.
Perfect.
I am empowered.
The bag has rewarded you.
See? Just do what the bag says, and it all works out. All right, that's my turn.
No longer being controlled, this demon is going to attack the Dao. Since it can't reach Evergrey, it's been attempting for a long time and can't do it. So I don't need to worry about Daniel anymore. Well, I might. We'll see. It's going to attack 2 times with its claws. Hit once. Deals 12 points of damage to the Dao. it's now going to be the queen's turn. She's going to move 5, 10. What can she do? Sure. Let's see who. I'm trying to decide how evil I want to be, guys. Sorry.
Maybe you could be nice and friendly?
You know, I might be able to.
You got an attack or something? What's she gonna do?
Oh no.
I need Rolly to make me a con save.
Kind of nice, I guess, I hope. Depends on the roll, right? Sweet. That's the second nat 20 of the session.
Amazing. Why didn't?
Plus
It
what?
says yeet.
That's the
Plus 9.
Oh, there you go.
You take.
Oh, sorry. Plus 7. My bad.
So what was the total?
27.
27. Yeah, you totally beat this. You take 21 points of damage as she casts Blight. You start to feel a lot of the moisture in the air, even though it's still raining, is almost pulled out of you, and you feel a bit more sickly.
You dick!
Oh, she's going through a few things. You guys are still standing. I'll say that she also, because she sees that all of you are not looking good, she's going to go down by 10 feet and just hover 10 feet above you guys. Almost looking down at the subject. She can't wait to kill. Savannah, you're up.
Question. How many days are we removed from the Feywild adventure?
You were gone for 3 days, and it's taken you 2 extra days to recruit.
How long have we been on the island? I guess is the question.
Oh, you've been on the island for about two days.
So I still have access to my carpet then.
You do.
1, 2, 3. God damn it, Rolly.
What?
I mean, we could fit one of the little ones on my back or something.
Well, I gotta get you revived and then pull that out. So actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my action to revive Vera so that she's right next to me.
She is currently stunned.
Is there anything I can do for stun?
Unfortunately, not.
Not if you can lift me.
Wait, is she going to be okay, or do we not know?
It hasn't been her turn yet.
Okay.
Dear Lord. Alright. I'm busting out the carpet. I'm just telling Masato's like, get everybody on, and we're just kind of hang low for a little bit.
Roll me the die. Because there's a possibility that you might not even have it.
You don't get to add a d4 to this unless that makes
No.
it worse. Then no.
So that is 2, so get it 1.
You have 1 day of the carpet.
And that's a 2 on the d6.
Okay. Oh, cool. So you can use item as a bonus action. We can say as a bonus action, you spin the golden discus as it quickly ends up forming the flying carpet as it appears right in front of you, and you still have an action.
And I'll use my action to put Vera on the carpet.
Perfect. We'll say that you move her a bit. We'll say this is the carpet here. Yeah.
Imagine I'm not too light.
Yeah, but she kind of pushes you over and you land
Yeah.
onto the carpet.
Carpet does the lifting.
Exactly. Vera.
Can I like put the where can I put the carpet?
I'm gonna say the carpet is next to you.
Next to me.
So wherever you're gonna go, you're gonna be on the carpet.
For now, we'll stay low.
Okay. So Vera, it's your turn. Unfortunately, since you are stunned, you lose your turn. However, the end of your turn, make me a con save.
Okay.
You still get to add the d4.
Yeah, I mean that's still going. It's just a natural 20.
Natural 20. You
Plus-
break out of the stun.
Right.
rolling it, whatever.
Hey.
23.
The clap that was sounded off by Queen Evergrey leaves your ears.
That bitch.
But look, you're on a carpet.
I like don't want to cast anything though, because I know what's coming.
Veer,
That's just the end of my turn,
Yes,
right? Like I can't do anything else.
Daniel's alive, and he's kind of lost. You see him almost like look around.
I can't pull any of them up on the carpet, right?
Well, he has his turn,
okay.
and it's the end of your turn. So.
I would hope he would get eye contact of, oh.
Yeah, he died, so he's brought back to life due to Mostead, and he's like, thank you. I suppose the bag chose you.
You did well for a time.
He is going to get up on the carpet and just sort of, I don't know, suck his thumb, I guess.
Just gonna do one of these, like the rocking.
Yeah. High Knight's finally going to get into the action here. Because now that Evergrey is further down.
Yeah, let's do this.
She's going to attack twice with her... Oh, she can attack 3 times.
Good job.
Oh, no, 2 times. But she can do it with her maul.
Hit her hard.
Both hit.
Crack her ugly skull open. We don't like
too.
this one. She's done so much bad.
Okay, this is going to be plus 12, 14, 17, 20, 25,
There you go.
27, 28, plus 12. That's 40 points of damage in total given to Queen Evergrey. And she needs to make 2 strength saving throws or essentially fall from her current flying position prone.
Nice.
Good. Hope her strength sucks.
She succeeds the first one.
Damn.
Eh.
Oh, hold on. 8 plus what? Nothing.
She's a strong
She
witch.
falls prone.
Aha.
Oh, she falls prone. Where's the prone? She is currently prone. As you see Kai Knight, she goes, finally. She starts to slam her giant Dao feet, and Queen Everett takes it in the back. And before she can even turn around to like retaliate, she hits in the back of the head and immediately hits the floor. Since she was flying about 10 feet above the ground, she takes an additional 1 point of damage. That's Kai Knight's turn.
You gotta do that like a few more times.
Roll, you're up.
Probably a few hundred
Time,
more
though.
times.
If how much Rolly does a Rolly.
I
Yeah.
kind of want to do it, but then okay.
There is the top of the round. That's all I'm gonna say to that.
Yeah,
Alright,
she can
alright,
get up and
I'm-
kill your ass.
All right. Let's try this. Just to try it.
You have a lot of movement too.
No, I know. But I really want to hit her. But there's one thing that's gonna stop me, and I'd like to roll a history check to see if I can remember.
Okay.
The thing I'm trying to remember is when we made the deal with the Jinn. Was there any stipulation that we couldn't get involved in the fight?
No, she simply wanted her licks. You don't need to make a history check. I'll say that that's something that you know, is that she simply wanted to be in the fight. She wanted to see her
Okay.
dead.
Okay, where's the carpet? Is it on you, Savannah?
I'm the carpet.
Okay, so it should be. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Rage is on if in case it's not on, because I did get attacked, so
Yeah.
actually.
You're still good.
Yes, so Rage is good. Yeah, I'm gonna get my licks in too.
All right. Go ahead. You get advantage on these attacks because she is prone on the floor and she's within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Okay, so 17 plus 9 would be a 26 to hit.
That hits. You can
Okay.
technically push her still.
Nope. We
Got
were
it,
right
got it.
there on the ground. Let me.
Unless you want to push her into the demon, then that's always great.
Or that nasty fog back there.
Yeah.
20 points of damage for the first one.
Okay. Got
And the second one.
it. She's looking hurt. Pretty bloody right now. As you slice across her neck.
Yes!
Natural 20? Brutal critical, dude.
Ooh.
You get to roll an extra d12.
Oh, yes!
You find her in an
Exactly.
advantageous position where you swing downward. You actually cut a bit of her arm as she kind of squeals and reaches for it. And as she currently curls herself up to like mend the wound, you find a perfect moment to go for her neck.
We agreed it was 3d12s and 2d6s for the house's call.
How much
I
did the
believe it
house's
was.
call give you?
It's 1d6.
Yeah, so it's 2d6, 3d12.
Big numbers. Vegas numbers.
Okay. That's unfortunate. They don't look like big numbers. Sorry. $27 points of damage. Unfortunately, they were not big numbers.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Actually, I just remembered.
Doesn't it do...
I have the one thing where, I forgot what it was called, where I can re-roll damage.
Yeah, if you have ones, you can reroll ones.
I do have a 1, and I
Yeah.
would like to re-roll that. I completely forgot about that. Okay, come on. This will change. I said 27, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
90, you said
Yeah,
90.
okay.
Oh, yeah, 27, 27.
So 26
So without
plus...
this 1, it'll be 26.
26.
There you go. That's better. It'll be 32.
32 points of damage. Rolly, make me just a medicine check.
Oh, I'm really good
Hello?
at that. That's a flat 18.
18. You can see some of her life starting to escape her body. She is a spellcaster. She's not meant to get up this close. And you see the sort of this weak, frail, skeletal-like body is starting to crumble slowly. And she's not looking good.
I scream out at the party, "Change of plans!" And I use my bonus action to second wind.
You may roll a d10 and add 2 to that number.
Crack my shoulder.
3.
3. You heal 3 points. I'm sorry, buddy.
At least I got good hits though.
Uh,
That's pretty good.
At the end of Rolly's turn, she's going to use a legendary action to reach up and try to grab your leg.
They can't do that.
No.
Bad
Consent.
27 to hit.
Consent.
So you take 9 points of cold damage. I need you to make me a con save.
Well, at least you're good at not gonna win con saves.
Like cons are your specialty.
He has the biggest mod, did
That'll be
not us.
24.
24. You succeed. The cold starts to creep up your leg, but you're able to flex a way out of it. Mostead, you're up.
All right, I think I'm looking at the party that's close to me. So we're like on a magic carpet. Is that the deal
Yeah,
here?
you're
Or
currently
flying.
on a magic carpet that is ever expanding to hold. How many? I think that we agreed is like up to 6 players.
Yeah.
I think there's exactly 5. There's 5 of us right now.
Yeah.
Well, soon to be 5. So.
All right, so yeah, I get on it, but I think I say, we may have a chance here.
I told you to feed her to the damn bag.
I'm working on it. I think she needs to be in smaller pieces. And I'm gonna cast a spell. Unfortunately, most of my good spells are like necrotic or poison, which I don't think is gonna work. But I do have Cloud of Daggers, which I'm gonna cast directly on top of her. So I just reach in the bag and hurl out a bunch of small, sharp things that go flying over and are now swirling around where she is.
Is it a concentration spell that stays for a bit?
It is. I'm gonna let the radiant drop
Okay, perfect.
because that didn't do anything. But now the 5-foot space that she is in is filled with a cube of spinning daggers. And when she starts her turn there, she's going to take some damage.
Okay, when she starts her turn there.
Yeah, no save or anything. She just takes damage.
And wait. You know what? I'm just going to do the circle one because that actually works. There we go.
And that is my spell slot that I just got used up again.
All right. So when it turns to her turn, we'll definitely see what happens.
Yeah.
The demon actually is going to fuck off. I think it sees it.
I'm bored.
5, 10, 15. It's going to jump the fence and start attacking this velociraptor, essentially trying to kill it and get a meal. It's chained up, so it's going to be an easy fight. It's going to be the queen's turn. She's going to use... First of all, it's the start of her turn. So what does she need to do with this cloud of daggers?
She needs to bleed.
Uh-huh.
She's going to take 24 points of slashing damage. 10d4, because I cast it at 5th level.
Okay, 24. She's looking
Popping
real...
her up.
She's looking real rough.
Malsado's laughing.
Yeah,
You'll feed the bag! Everyone feeds the bag!
just a bunch of hitting her. She gets up. I actually have to make a couple of rolls here. Yeah, okay. She lost flight a while ago. She's gonna stand up using half her movement. Oh shit! She can't move.
Yeah, I mean, if she moves out of the cloud of daggers, then she'll get opportunity attacks. Or she can waste her turn moving away.
Fuck. She is going to use a 4th level slot and cast Dimension Door.
Coward.
Does Rolly get anything to do to like hit her to stop it?
Not teleportation. She's gonna appear over here.
Question: would she go over there prone?
No, she used half her movement to get
Oh,
up.
she used her to get up. Okay.
Yeah, she's not looking good. That's her turn. Savannah, you're up.
Oh, she runs away now, huh? I'm gonna go ahead and cast Firebolt on her since she's that way.
Yeah, you can. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Plus a D4.
Plus a
That's
D4.
the D4. With the D4, where's the D4? That is gonna be 22.
22 definitely hits.
Yay.
God, you guys have been rolling really well.
It's high. That's gonna be 16 points of damage.
Okay. All right. Yeah, another solid strike across her jaw. You actually see a bit of the jaw itself snap, and she has to snap it back in.
Giggles, can I toss a dagger at her just to see if it makes it? With my bonus action?
You'd have disadvantage because I think it's beyond the range of the dagger. So you'd have disadvantage. So you can still attack and try that.
Why not? I doubt it's gonna hit with the disadvantage. That's gonna be a 15.
That does not hit. Your dagger goes wide and goes off into the forest. She is going to use all 3 legendary actions. She's going to do Disrupt Life again. I need everyone to make me a con save.
I don't know if I should use that dice. Oh, okay.
I can't use the D4 for the con save, can I?
Yeah, you can. Saves,
Oh, yay.
attacks, and checks. 19.
This might pull me out. Yay. Yes, okay.
This is not gonna be good.
Let's go in order. Rolly. 1.
Oof.
You take 19 points of necrotic damage.
Are you still up?
Are you still up? Okay.
Yeah.
Malsado,
I got a 16.
you take 19 points of necrotic damage.
No problem.
Vera,
19.
19 points of damage. Vera, sorry, Savannah.
Natural 20.
You take, let's see, what's 19 divided by 2? Is that 18? Or 8?
Yeah.
I think you take
9.
9.
9. You take 9 points of...
Can she have this?
She wanted to,
Oh.
but she hasn't. So you take 9 points of necrotic damage, Savannah. Daniel goes out again.
Can I evade this?
No, I think you can evade a melee attack.
I could dodge a melee attack.
Yeah, you can dodge a melee attack. Evade is for dexterity saving throws.
Gotcha. Alright.
I was like, technically we can half each other's, right? Again?
Something tells me let's hold on to that.
Yeah, I know.
That was the legendary action after Savannah. Vera, you're up.
Daniel's unconscious on the carpet right now.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to
Alright.
wait.
Yeah, if the bag wishes him to live, he will live.
I love that.
I'm gonna do a guiding bolt on her.
All right, what level?
5th level.
Good luck.
Hope so.
I'll let you guys know her AC is 20.
Okay. What's my spell modifier to hit her? Oh, it's gonna hit.
That confidence.
28.
20. Yeah, that hits.
1, 2, 3, 4. And I need.
Wait, you know what? Fuck this. Counterspell. What level do you do it at?
5th.
5th? Fuck you. Yeah, it's counterspelled. You release the bolt and she uses up her reaction.
Oh boy.
Let's see if I have a bonus action for that. I don't think I do. But let's see.
Oh, the dead. A bonus action? No?
Well, because it's a spell. That's not how I work.
No way. That was gonna... No.
Just gotta do something stupid. Face
Stupid at
step
this point.
You're gonna face step?
towards her.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, no.
I
That's
got this.
30 feet towards her. We'll say that you're away from the trap, so you're like right here.
Hold on, because face step has an effect.
Which one are you activating?
I'm sure she's pissed right now.
Okay.
Like, you say you'd have room for arguing if it was anybody else, but...
It's true. Also, don't forget the Fey effect affects where you're leaving, not where you're arriving.
Yeah, I know.
So, careful.
Don't burn my carpet.
You know what? No, I'm just gonna stay on the damn carpet.
Okay.
I'm gonna just burn her reaction then.
Her reaction has been burned.
Okay.
Daniel's unconscious. He's gonna make a death saving throw. Hey, that's one success.
Bag
Roll.
is merciful.
Bag's merciful. Roll, you're up.
Alrighty. How high is that clip?
This one in particular is a little lower than the ones over here in the sort of the northern side. I'll say it's about 10 feet high. You'd have to like run this way to avoid the trap and then get here. So it's 40, 25, so it's 65 points. 65 plus 10 because she's 10 feet high. 75 feet away from you.
Can I run the full 80 feet if I dash and end up behind her?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll do that.
I know you're going to succeed it, but make me an athletics check, and you have advantage because you are raging. To see if maybe the cliff slows you down anyway.
First roll's an 18,
Oh, yeah.
and that's without modifiers. Yes, it's gonna be 18. You said athletics?
Yeah,
18 plus 9 would be 27.
you're fine. You use the boots of striding and springing to literally jump the entire way. You hulk it, and you go right behind her. That was your action to do
Yeah.
so.
Yep, and then let's move myself. Where could I go? Oh, there you go. Thank
Yeah,
you.
there you go.
I'll use a free action to take a potion, and I will end my turn there. 'Cause that's all I can.
It is a bonus action to take it, but you have not used your bonus action.
Oh, I don't think I have. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else to do with my bonus action, to be honest.
Do you still have action surge?
Oh my God! Yes, you're not. You're not
I'm trying to help you here. I'm
wrong.
like,
No, you're not wrong. I completely forgot about that. I'm sorry. I'm so used to just being a single class. Yeah. Well, you better believe I'm gonna action surge.
you have 2 attacks. Everyone sees Rolly bring out his great axe, and as you start to land, you may make 2 attacks.
Okay, attack number 1. It's
might
got to
need to
be
see-
higher than a 20.
Bless you.
Yeah, that's got to be higher than
Oh,
a
there
20.
it
Bless you.
20.
That's you.
25 to hit for the first one.
That hits.
The second one will be 26 for the second one.
That hits too. She's getting real close, you guys.
$18 damage for the first attack,
Okay.
and also I'd like to make her roll a strength save.
Oh shit.
Are you gonna kick her off the cliff?
This. Give me the good word.
She rolled a
Give me
7.
the good word.
A 7.
Okay, can I kick her off on the second one?
You're gonna kill her because she only has about 5 HP left. So I'm gonna let you narrate how you do this.
Okay, so I swing at her once. I'm gonna roll damage for the second one just to be sure I can do it, and I can definitely do it.
Mm-hmm.
That is gonna be 9, 10, 12, 15 for the second one. So it's
Yeah.
definitely doing it. Slash at her once. This. Slash her again. This. Cheating. And I'm gonna use the boot to kick her off the cliff.
With the boots of springing and spreading, actually kicking her further than you've ever kicked before, using your entire weight. She crashes through multiple of these branches of trees and lands down into this area here, sliding into the muck and rain. The ever-growing, like the yellow, the blue glow that came from her eyes slowly starts to dim until finally it goes out, and her body, almost like it was being held up by something, starts to crack and crumble as her body splits into pieces. And you guys are out of initiative.
I would like to do the most primal, like, guttural roar that I've bested my prey. And then I want to shout at the demon, because the demon is still here.
Mm-hmm.
Point to the demon.
Oh no. I'm gonna swing the carpet to Evergray's corpse with all of us on it.
Okay.
Can I make a medicine check and try to stabilize Daniel?
Yeah, make me a medicine check.
Okay.
Kynite is going to go towards you, Kara, as you're the one who called her name.
Wrong one.
Campaign.
Oh, sorry. Vera. They all ended raw. Vera, she's going to go to you as you called her name, and essentially give like a giant grin, seeing her body laying on the floor, and go, "Finally."
Let's hope. You know how she is. You want to run through another check?
I wish to be returned back to my plane. Goodbye. She reaches a hand and rips a portal into the air. She casts plane shift. She has that ability. And you see nothing but a gold light beyond it, being reflected off what looks to be lantern light and gold and sediment within ground as she currently steps in. Farewell.
Okay, I'm gonna take my greater potion real quick. This is the last one I have.
I rolled badly, so Daniel is not stabilized. So maybe I don't. I'm just gonna watch and see if he stabilizes on his own. Or
So
not.
hold on. Before you do something, Vera, first of all, while your discussion was happening with Kynite, that means it's a fail on one of his death saving throws. He has 1 success, 1 fail. I'm going to roll now. That's a success.
Okay.
Vera, you see this happen.
She's just like tired, so she just goes over there and like kneels next to him and then casts healing word.
Okay.
While that's going on,
7 points of healing.
He's back.
Welcome back, Daniel.
By the bag, by the body. And then realize how empty his words are as no one is there to hear it.
That's a shame.
You want to see if you can feed her to the bag, Malsado? Because
Excellent.
I don't want to make sure she's coming back.
Yes. Nothing comes back from the bag.
Perfect. Yeah, you can make your way towards the skeletal body. Bits of flesh still attached to some of the veins and sinew that are attached to her form, and you start to open the bag and just run it across the ground as it starts to almost endlessly absorb her body until finally you close it up, and her form is no more.
Gulp.
While this is going on, I'm gonna take a running jump, use my movement to get right next to the demon, and I'm gonna try to get rid of the demon.
Roll me.
There's a rampant dememon.
Roll me, this raptor's gone. By the way, it's you see the
I ate it.
it's been eating it this entire time. Go ahead and make me 2 attacks.
Okay, the first one is going to be a 21. Second one is gonna be 28.
Both hit.
Oh god, yeah, that's gonna hurt. 17. 23 points of damage for the first one.
Got it.
For the second one, 23 points of damage for the second one.
It's still up, and as a reaction, it's going to use its unbridled fury to make an attack on you.
I needed to roll a strength save.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead and save that. That's going to be a dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll miss. But I'll still kick it anyway.
Yeah, you kick it. It actually reaches for your head, grabs the sides of it, and it starts to... Do you speak Abyssal?
No, I do not.
No, it just starts to scream this abyssal incantation through, into your mind, and you start to feel just everything starting to vibrate within your brain. It did make that attack roll. It's going to deal... Chris, we'll use this. You take 13 points of damage, psychic damage, and then it's going to make 2 claw attacks on its turn, because that was just a reaction.
By the way, did it not take anything for radiant?
No, it's not. It's not weak to radiant.
Oh, dick. Okay.
Yeah.
Proceed.
The 2 attacks I know will hit because I rolled a nat 16, nat 17.
Well, the 16 won't hit.
Oh no, nat. Not including its bonuses.
Oh.
So that means you're gonna take. You take 10 points of damage because that's from the 2 attacks and already reduced to half. As it scratches twice onto your chest. You can attempt again to bring it down.
How's it looking?
Looking pretty hurt.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, either it's gonna die or I'm gonna die. My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh. Okay, I'm out of potions, and this is not looking good, so... Sorry guys, I said I was gonna do it!
Hyped up you have to go down, huh?
Yes!
Does anyone want to intervene while this is happening?
Yeah, Malsado's making his way over there.
Okay.
Once the bag is done eating.
Wait, could I quickly retcon that I wanted to check Evergrade's body before Masato ate?
Yeah, we could be.
Her?
We're
If
not.
you were quick, yeah.
We're not in initiative
I'm with
right
the
now.
helping him.
Yeah.
But at the same time, looking for stuff in her, if she has anything on her.
Yeah, that's fine.
Roll me an investigation check. So we'll put Savannah over here on the carpet still. Vera and Daniel falling in suit because you're on the carpet.
That is going to be a 23.
23.
Technically plus a D4.
True. What you find...
25.
25. What you find on her person is a small crystal globe, about like a palm size, that looks now cracked. However, you could see it almost as you start to hold it and start to shift it a bit. You can see it almost starting to give an illusion within the globe to be the world that you stand upon. And roll me an Arcana check.
Also with a D4.
That's gonna be a 17.
17. You get a sense that this must be some sort of tracking device, but for what you don't know, whether it was you or someone else. However, it looks like it's been cracked due to her defeat.
Right.
And then the body is eaten
In the
up.
bag.
In the bag.
Yeah, if Malsado can go over and try to help with the demon situation.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so I mean, I want to hurry up to the demon, and I'm doing a thing where I'm shouting at the demon, and I speak Abyssal.
Oh,
So I'm shouting at the demon that you were summoned by the powers of the bag, and now you should leave. And I'm brandishing the bag. I want to try to intimidate it to either leave, or if it's going to attack me.
Oh, roll me an intimidation check.
Okay. All right, that's an 18.
18. I'm just gonna roll a standard charisma check. This is gonna be a force of charismatic will.
Yeah.
I will also mention it has a -1 to charisma.
I was gonna say, I don't feel like that particular demon's charismatic.
It goes on all fours, and it doesn't bow or anything, but it almost hunches its back out, growls at you almost like an animal. Instinctually, you open the bag's the opening, and it leaps inside.
There we go.
Not wanting to be here in the material plane, it wants to go back to wherever it's from.
Much better.
The sight of that. Big old demon just leaped to bags, so... Mute.
Sorry, go on.
Alright, yeah. Assume that now that the demon is gone, everything is a-okay, at least from the, first impressions. Did I see the djinn, dip out?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna make my way back to the party, and as I make my way over, I'm gonna say, man, did all the hard work and didn't even get a wish out of it. That's unfortunate.
That's not the deal. I think Vera just hugs Rolly. Because she's so fucking done, but she also knows she has to do something else. So she's gonna burn her 7th level to message Igno. And she's going to say, I think we killed a form of Evergrey. You need to shatter that stone now. As fast as you can.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. You get a response back. Understood. I'll start working on a way to dispatch the stone soon. As soon as I can. Vera, you might want to come home. Ascending spells not enough to describe what's happening.
Well, I mean, they hear all that. I mean, not Igno, but they hear me say it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as she has one of those stones, she's not gone. As long as it's feeding something. And apparently, boy, do we need to go home. Not that we didn't already know that, but...
And now?
We go home and see what the hell's going on.
I had a feeling this wasn't over.
She's had 4 or 5 of those, and technically your bag ate one, Malsado. We just
Oh,
I
Yes.
think that's why your bag was very familiar with her.
he seemed to have been rejected by the bag or something in the past.
she
Pathetic. He looks over at Daniel.
Daniel kind of like looks at you almost heartbroken and then can't really rebuttal. It happened, you know. It's like one of those
That's
things
the
where
deal.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
She hated all gods and then turned around and was the biggest hypocrite and asked for their help, and they all denied her.
So, how do we destroy the stone in the bag?
I don't think we
I
necessarily
don't think we
have
need
to worry
to.
about that
I
one.
think he ate it.
Masato, you think your bag can hold on to that for safekeeping? Make sure nothing gets to it.
I have never seen anything that went into the bag come back out.
Fair.
He holds up his hand that's missing several fingers.
I mean, now that we know the bag has a voice, I think the bag can confirm we probably won't see it again.
Daniel kind of like rocks a little bit, and as Masato says, like nothing leaves the bag. He sort of nods a bit and goes, "The body takes. It grows. It does not give. It gives. It does not give what you give it, but it lets you." And he kind of like looks at it, like the lack of power, and he goes, "It lets you siphon some of its energy, but does not give anything back. You give it."
Right. Well, you know, if I'm gonna say the last thing to Masato, well, if you ever do get a chance to speak to the bag, I guess, yeah, you might want to let it know that the queen's never really gonna go away as long as that thing's around. So if the bag wants to get rid of the queen for good, you know, might wanna, you know,
Think a
shatter
better.
that thing into a million pieces.
Yeah, just maybe ask him if it's properly digested.
And I mean,
The bag knows what to do, said with complete confidence.
Mm-hmm.
We were triumphant here today, were we not?
Yeah.
Yes, thanks to this axe right here.
I guess our next question is, because I only was able to pull this for a day, this won't get us home. How do we get off this island?
I can get us there tomorrow. It's just not gonna be today.
Masato, you know that probably in a day's travel north is the shore, and there is an inn there where a lot of like traders go to spend the night due to long ship rests, as well as a trading center. So there's a place to rest if needed.
Yeah, I mentioned that to the group.
A nice bed would be a nice change.
It does seem like this camp keeps getting attacked by different things. First me, and then the cultists, and then that lady, so...
I
Perhaps we
appreciate
should
you acknowledged
prepare.
you were one of them.
It all worked out for the best in the end.
I'll start guiding the carpet to the end.
Okay. You travel upwards as the carpet takes off. Above the tree line, above the canopy of trees. We're going to speed up a little bit because we still have to we usually end the stream about this time. But you guys start to see the coastline starting to show as it gets closer and closer. You start to see a sandy beach that quickly fades into a jungle area full of foliage. And off to the side of what looks to be a small docking area is a wooden structure, looking like it's a little haphazardly made, though there are numerous trinkets and baubles from all sorts of places around the world that showcases that it does have some love for it. Next to it is another building that does say trading center. you make to the inn, which is labeled the Underboot Inn. And as you enter, you see the female form of Furball woman with long greenish hair that sort of spreads outwards. It looks like it's wild and matted, like she never takes care of it. She has a goatee, much like a goat, and long ears, as she's currently wearing what looks to be like just standard bartender clothes. Like she's just working here. And as you start to make your way inwards, she sort of raises a hand. Hi. Welcome to the Underboot. I'm Ablin.
What's her name?
Ablin.
Evelyn.
Wow, you guys came... You guys from another place? Shipment's already... most ships are gone.
Visiting. A rough visiting.
We need a room and a table.
Cool. Yeah, I can get you a room and table. There's no one here. Surprised you guys are here.
How much?
Room? You just want one?
You have like a really big one, or do we need like 4 of them?
How many beds or persons per room?
I mean, if you can sleep on the floor, that's fine.
Okay, well, if we all wanted a bed, how many rooms would that be?
How many are there of you?
4 rooms.
Wait, 5, because Daniel.
Oh yeah, 5 rooms. Sorry, Daniel.
5 rooms. I can get you like... No, they're all small beds. 5 rooms.
Okay.
You guys want something to eat?
Yes, please.
All right. Kind of turns away, slowly but surely starts to cook something in the back.
Is it normally this empty? Looking at Masato and Daniel, is it normally this empty?
She just...
Have we been here before?
You actually came on a boat, Masato, and a bunch of sailors came down here to rest, and then the boat took off afterwards, and the sailors left. So you get a sense that it's busy when there is trade to happen, when there's actually like deliveries. But during the off hours, which is like the days where there aren't any deliveries, it's kind of quiet. You can assume.
Yeah, Masato says, I don't think it's unusual. It just depends on whether there's a ship in the port or not.
Daniel kind of assures that, but shakes his head. He's like, that makes sense, but I don't leave home.
You know, I'm not gonna... Well, I don't mind the quiet. I think we need the quiet.
You are brought what looks like to be a giant fish dish, because they're right next to the shore. What smells and looks like to be cooked dinosaur meat, as well as very little veggies to the platter, but they do provide you sort of like a all-round dinner, as Abilene sort of puts down 5 plates.
How much for a bottle?
Of what?
Of alcohol, mead, ale, I don't really care what.
Hey, that's great. You'll have first pick. I got a shipment of
It's your strongest.
Dwarven mead.
Bring
Bottle
the mead.
of that.
Cool. This guy knows what's up. Kind of points to Masato. Yeah. Kind of like quickly starts to, not even quickly, slowly starts to grab a few, like maybe 3 bottles, and gives you cups. 5 rooms, 5 dinners, 3 bottles. You see her like almost like trying to think of a number, not fully having a set price, and goes, 10 gold and we'll call it good.
Fine with me. I give her 12.
Hey, cool. Thanks. You guys enjoy a hearty meal. Assuming like almost like she just got a delivery and waiting for the next shipment of people to feed. You guys were here first, so you get first choice of the best meats. Drink is not opened yet. You get fresh bottles as it pops open. Strong mead as you start to sip on it.
I don't think I've ever seen you drink, Masato.
I get thirsty. Drinking mead. Yeah.
Does the bag drink?
You want to give that thing alcohol?
I have added liquids to the bag of various kinds at various times.
Dwarven mead?
In the past, not right now. He's just drinking it.
I think Vera just slides a cup over to Daniel because he's just probably having a midlife crisis or existential crisis.
Daniel,
It's like my life journey.
yeah, he kind of. You notice that Daniel's vision, like his eyes are sort of shifting around. There was an old routine he had, putting on the goggles and viewing what it viewed, getting insight. Masato, you definitely have now what he has access to, and what he had access to. And there's a bit of disappointment as the cup slides in front of him and he's like, thank you. Sort of drinks it and sort of looks around, still hoping to have that vision.
Sometimes life gives you new purpose. Try to remember that.
I would like to have a chance to talk to him alone at some point in the evening.
Yeah. We'll say that when you guys start to go to bed.
Yeah.
But he does look at you, Vera, and goes, I found my peace. Home. There must be more. Find him. Almost like his mind starts to go off, or maybe he can find another part of the body. You are... It changes you when you get to see through the eyes of another.
I imagine.
I've saw so many wondrous things. The goggles provide.
I think Vera's just gonna head up to her room because she's one, spell tapped, and two, mentally tapped.
Sure. Muscle, you could definitely have that moment alone as the door closes.
Yeah.
And Daniel looks sort of defeated and goes, what does it ask of you? I cannot hear its voice. I cannot see its orders.
I think Masato, I mean, unless it makes it weird, I think he would be in like full mode with he has the goggles down.
Mm-hmm.
They're just the two of them in the room. And I think he just like wordlessly like drops the mouth of the bag open and kind of just like lets it hang open. And I think he's just saying to Daniel, like, not in a malicious way or anything, but he's like, there is still a glorious way that you can serve the bag.
Fully understanding the fate given to him, understanding that you were the mouth of the body as it speaks through you. He puts one leg into the bag in a second. And almost like he fell through a full portable hole, just... And you close the bag.
Did me and Rolly witness this?
He's in the room.
I did
by
in
himself.
the room, yeah.
Alright.
If I need to lie and say that he just decided to go off on his own, I will. But
Yeah.
maybe Masato's leaving too. I don't know.
We'll say that you guys have a long rest, and we're gonna end after this long rest. So everyone does get a long rest.
Thank God.
Thank God.
Masato, as you fall asleep, you were greeted with visions of flashing red lights, almost pulling past you. You can see that you almost like open your eyes, though you're not in bed, in this rundown, shore side inn. You are instead what looks to be a black obsidian circle within a ever-expanding circle of fire that surrounds you. The bag at your side, the goggles on your head, and as you slowly start to move the goggles down, you start to see wisps and tethers of veins starting to erupt from a point. And as you look around, you look at the bag almost instinctually, and you can see an actual stomach almost translucently shown within the bag as it sort of like moves, and you can see the bones of Queen Evergrey inside almost getting dissolved and digested. And you can see one tether from the jar, or the jug, and almost snap together with the bag inside. But then you start to see more tethers. And you see one reaching outwards, and it doesn't make a full connection with your goggles. It doesn't seem like it could connect correctly that way. And you start to see out, and you see what looks to be another obsidian circle, a second, and a third. Standing on each one, you see, first one, a human, white hair, older man, bearded, and what looks like to be like almost like glasses where they hang off the ears, and it goes up into a crown that doesn't go over the actual crown of a head. It actually almost goes upwards. And you can see here, these two pieces were once separate, much like how your bag and your jug were, but now they have connected. And you can see the body of the ear and the brain connected. And it reaches out for your goggles, but it cannot be a connection because they're not technically together. The second one, you see a very yellow, light-skinned, half-orc woman. Long brown hair, one of it braided, and you see... here, I'm going to have a better description. You see... Here it is. You see that she is donned with what looks like to be a heavy breastplate armor on her chest, with what looks to be a very like almost uncut ruby in the center, and you see those two vein-like connections connected as well on top of her, the lungs and the heart. And finally, on the other one, you see what looks like to be a very navy-colored tiefling woman, very like thin fit, and you see that she has what looks to be these very brightly red-colored wraps on her arm, and what looks to be golden rings on her feet, like her legs, and you see those connect as the arms and legs of the body. You hear, because you're the only one who has the voice, the mouth of the body, you're the only one who hears this, between the three other servants of body. Good. Actually, more like good. Continue. Reassemble. Find. And you wake up in the morning.
All right.
Now,
Malsado has cried at the beauty of being granted such a vision.
so I have a question for you, Malsado.
Mm-hmm.
You wake up before everyone else does. Do you decide to stay? Say your goodbyes? Or do you decide to leave?
The bag doesn't have any particular preference. It's just a matter of how he leaves. And
Essentially, you just need to find these folks.
yeah, I mean, it's Malsado is a master of like the leaving a party without saying goodbye, kind of goodbye. He's done here, so he's gonna leave.
Okay.
I think he leaves his door open and Daniel's door open so that maybe people will assume that the two of them left together to go do something.
Masato, as you start to make your way out into the world, either finding another port to continue your search, because you know the fact that these individuals are not here somewhere else, you either find another port or another way off the island as you start to leave the Three Griffins. And the Three Griffins, you guys wake up, and we will find out what happens to you guys on the next time. Magic and Mostead. Hey,
We did it.
you did it.
Hooray!
All right.
Killed the big bad evil guy. It's done, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Fixed forever.
Well, guys, that's we're gonna
Temporarily.
call it a stream. I think we're probably going to stream next Sunday, so that's going to be June 12th. Again, we'll have more details as the week goes on. So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys next time. Laters.